idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing but to do it. Damn, I should have got a coffee. Poppin' friends. Alright, we are live. We are live. We are live. Let me see. Refresh. Not playing. What would you say to the father if he was mourning his mother's passing? The hell kind of question is that? Is that a serious question, Jesse? Or is that something you're going through or what? There's an echo. Why is there echo? Let me see here. What would you say to your father? It depends on my father, I guess. My father recently did mourn his mother's passing, but his reaction to it was not a normal one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you are going through it. Yeah, so my grandmother recently passed, brother, but when I tried to gauge my father's response to it, he didn't react like a normal person would have. So I didn't. My dad just didn't want to accept it. Put it that way. He was trying to avoid it. Actually, he pretended it wasn't happening, and he left the country while she was passing. So, how's your dad taking it? What I'm saying is I didn't get a chance really to say much to my dad about it because he avoided it and he left the country. So I didn't get a chance to say much to him about it. Yeah. What's this debate about? We're talking today about Islam in America, because I think that it's not right that Saudi Arabia and other countries in the Arabian Peninsula don't allow Christianity, and all Muslims are okay with that. But when it comes to America, we gotta allow everything. Jesus said he's strong. I don't feel the need to say anything. Just be there. Yeah, basically that's what it is, man. At the end of the day, your dad is probably, he's older than you, obviously, so he wants to see himself as your dad and not your son. So I would honestly feel a little disrespected if my son was trying to console me too much. What's up, Salim?
Yeah, good mate. So we were talking a few days back. What I don't understand, man, is why are you so disingenuous and you lie so much? We're discussing the night raid, right?
Okay.
Why do you run like a coward, man? What is wrong with you, man? When it's
Salim, let's
so
do this.
blatantly saying something, hold on, and I'm explaining it to you. And I'm saying I know this for over 40 years probably, right? And I explain something to you. Why you run like a coward and you're so disingenuous, man? That's what I don't understand about you guys.
All right, let's do this, Salim. Let's ask AI, and we'll see who's right.
AI, ask about what? You're going to ask AI. The whole heading is called by accident.
It says the permissibility of unless, as long as it's not on purpose. That's what it's saying. So it's saying,
Bro,
as long as you're not doing it on purpose, it's okay for you to do it. That's
yes.
what it's saying.
And what that means is this. Let me explain it to you. If tomorrow you were at war, say Pakistan were at war with India, and a B-52, say, aeroplane came over to BB your country, and you targeted that plane, if the pilot decided to fill it up with his wife and kids, and he had 20 imams in there, hold on, and you had 20 Islamic scholars, you take the plane out if you've got no other choice. What it means is they are from them, means Allah will judge them. It doesn't matter if you're at war and the plane, it's the same as the Pentagon building, for example. If you're at war with America and you target the Pentagon building as an example, and it's full of, it has 1,000 chefs in there because they got 100 canteens as an example. And even if everyone's a woman or everyone's a Muslim, your intention wasn't to target those people. Your intention was to target that military target, whatever you want to call it. You're not held responsible if you unalived someone by accident, not on purpose. So my last example, bro, is this. When they went to take out Osama, yes, sometimes you don't have a choice. You can't wait till the morning. You can't wait till daytime if you're at war with someone or, you know, there's something going on. So in the case of Osama, they went and did it at nighttime. If they had a firefight with Osama and his 3 wives decided to run in front of him, of course, if you can avoid it, it's better to avoid it. But if you got no chance and you're firing at Osama and they get hit by accident, you are not going to be held responsible in front of God for that. That's what that means.
All right. I'm going to open up my chat GPT and I'm going to have a genuine conversation about it. Okay. All right. Let's see what it says. Just hear it out. And let's just hear what it says. All right, there's a hadith within the Sunnah that says the companions of the Prophet were saying they were unaliving or killing the babies of the polytheists, and his response was, they are from them. What do you think about this?
Yes, that hadith exists. It's in Sahih Muslim 1745 and also in Sahih al-Bukhari 3012. Here's the exact wording. Sa'ab bin Jathama narrated, I said, O Messenger of Allah, we kill the children of the polytheists during night raids. He replied, they are from them. What it actually means, this hadith is about collateral damage during night raids, bayat.
Thank you.
The companions were asking about situations where they attack at night and can't avoid hitting women and children mixed in with the fighters. The Prophet's answer was practical. In that specific messy situation, if they get killed unintentionally, you are not held accountable for it. They share the same ruling as their people in that moment. Important context, classical scholars, including Nawawi and Ibn Hajar, are very clear on this. It is forbidden to deliberately target or kill women and children. There are many other hadiths where the Prophet strictly prohibited killing non-combatants. This particular hadith only applies to accidental killing during unavoidable night attacks. Your friend is likely using it to show the Prophet allowed killing babies, but that's a misreading. The hadith is about unavoidable collateral damage in warfare, not a green light to target children.
And you know what? At least you're honest, mate, and I respect you for doing that.
Of course. So my issue here, Salim, and this is the part I want you to understand, is how is this any different, right? And I want you to just try to answer me as unemotionally as possible. How is this any different from what Bibi says?
And I'll tell you what it is. If they were doing that, like I just gave you the example of Osama, I would agree. Wallahi, they target in innocence on purpose, mate. Every day you got doctors there from the UK. Just let me answer, bro. You got doctors there from the UK. Forget Muslims. They say they target their children. Every day they were getting kids come in with just a pew mark just in the genitalia area. Another day they would come in, 5, 10, 15 children. It would just be in the chest area. Another day they would come in, it would just be in the whole thing. They talk about flattening the whole place. They talk about Amalek. They're not doing it by accident. It's not collateral damage. That is clear, because I tell you something, the hadith of the Prophet clearly says that you are prohibited. There's hadith after hadith after hadith. I know probably 4 off my head. The reason they asked the Prophet is because it was against the rulings, against the law. This is talking about unavoidable collateral damage. So let me give you one quick example, bro. If you are a Muslim, right, sorry, bro, I'll be very quick. If you are a Muslim and you've left your family, like I know people who left their jobs, their family, and they went to war, like say in Bosnia, to defend people. Now, you are there risking your life, and you're not doing it for money, you're not doing it for your job, right? Some of these people are IT consultants, bro, doctors, right? You're not doing it for anything like that. So you're there risking your life to pleasure God, right? To defend people. And if you're doing it on purpose, risking your life when you think you're going to face God and you want to get reward for God, first of all, you're going to be a massive idiot. Now, am I saying that every single Muslim's never, done something in war that's wrong? No, possibly not, right? There's evil people everywhere. But Islam categorically tells you that you cannot do that. It's talking about unavoidable. And I've gave you like multiple examples. Like maybe a tank's coming in, just because that guy's got his wife and kids in it and you're taking out the tank, it's unavoidable collateral damage. And you got the answer from ChatGPT, bruv. It's clear, black and white. I don't even know what you're arguing about now.
All right, let me hear it. Let me get some more clarification here. Okay, so now my friend is saying that this scenario was unavoidable. My contention is that it could have been avoidable by simply not doing night raids. What do you think?
Bro, there's a hadith of the Prophet.
Wait, she's answering.
No, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer
she's answering. She's answering. She's about to answer.
All right.
Hold on, it's taking its time. Wait, it didn't even hear my whole question. Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Let me do it again.
Sorry.
The hell? What's wrong with my thing? Retry. Hello? It's not hearing me no more.
Bro, I can answer that for you. Anyway.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right, I got it. All right, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
All right, so my friend says that these night raids were unavoidable, and my answer is that you don't have to do a night raid because you would expect there to be collateral damage. And so if you do it, you're basically allowing for the collateral damage.
Your point is actually pretty strong. You're saying if you choose to do a night raid, knowing full well that you can't distinguish between fighters and women children in the dark, then the collateral damage isn't truly unavoidable. You made it unavoidable by picking that tactic. That's a fair moral and logical objection. The hadith itself, Sahih Muslim 1745, only addresses the situation after the night raid has already happened. The Prophet was asked about cases where it occurred, and he said, they are from them, meaning the Muslims aren't held sinful for the accidental deaths. But your friend is trying to stretch it into, therefore night raids are always justified no matter what. That's a bigger leap. The classical scholars like Ibn Hajar and An-Nawawi explain it as an exception for when you truly can't avoid it, not a blank check to always attack at night. The Prophet himself usually waited until morning before attacking when possible, according to other hadiths. So your pushback is reasonable. Choosing a method that guarantees civilian risk when other options exist is a real ethical issue, even if the hadith gives a ruling for the specific scenario. What does your friend say when you put it to him like that?
So, bro, that's done exactly what I'm saying. I never said that. Hold on 1 second. I never said that you got a blanket ruling to do it. And I was going to answer that for you anyway. The hadith of the Prophet says that when the Muslims reach Khaybar, the Prophet used to wait till the morning. There's a whole article on this. I've got it. I can send it to you. He used to wait for the dawn before he would attack. And some classical scholars say maybe the night raids got abrogated based on this hadith. Point number one. Point number two, no one is saying that, oh, you go and do it. I'm saying that's what the scholars say. It may have been the case that it wasn't avoidable. It may have been the case that you're at war with them. You couldn't avoid in that particular situation, but to go and attack them. Right? And I've given you example. Hold on. What are you nodding your head for? ChatGPT bait you. I've already told you that the Prophet's hadith said that it was their practice to attack them at dawn. Another hadith of the Prophet says he used to wait for the azan, the Fajr azan. If he heard it, then he wouldn't attack. Meaning that again, he's waiting for dawn. So exactly what the guy said. You said, and ChatGPT goes, hold on 1 second, bro. 1 moment. You said, and ChatGPT said, oh, in every circumstance or blanket. No one said that, bro. You got bait when you asked him the first time. You got bait when you answered him the second time. Because that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. I've given you the hadith before. 1 moment, bro.
I don't know.
I've given you the hadith before.
I don't know how the host.
And I told you. 1 second.
I don't know how the host is having a problem when his own God was deliberately unaliving infants.
Yeah, I know that anyway, bro. But the thing is, I don't even know what makes me laugh. No offense, right? No offense, right? What makes me laugh is you got clear hadiths of the Prophet that say, do not attack women and children. You got the companions asking because they knew it would put them in harm's way. Then you got the hadith that says the Prophet waited.
All right, Salim,
One moment. The Prophet waited till dawn.
Salim.
Your Bible
I heard you, and I'm going to answer both of you.
To G-side people.
I got you. I'm going to answer y'all. I'm going to answer both of you.
You have a problem when your
I got you. I'm going to answer you. I'm not a Christian.
Infants, baby.
I'm not a Christian, baby. I'm not a Christian, baby.
Oh, who are you then? What man God do you worship then?
No, so the point that you raised, and we agree. I've just said to you, if it's avoidable,
all right, now,
it's better
Salim.
to avoid it.
All right, Salim, now let me ask him this. All
that.
right, I'm going to ask a follow-up question here. Hold on. Okay, do you know anything about these specific night raids and the historical context of that specific battle or war that would have made the night raid unavoidable? Who had the advantage? Who had the disadvantage in this case? Was it the Muslims? Was it the people he was fighting?
I don't. But you know what? One thing I can say, bro. Hold on. One thing. You've asked me a question. Let me respond. Hold on.
I'm asking ChatGPT, bro.
The hadith from Sa'b bin Jathama, Sahih Muslim 1745, is general, not linked to one particular expedition. It simply describes a situation where Muslims carried out night raids, bayat, on polytheist tribes and unintentionally killed women and children mixed in with the fighters. Historical context. In the early Medinan period, the Muslims were in a state of war with the Quraysh and many hostile Bedouin tribes. Night raids were a common Arabian warfare tactic because they gave the attacking side a major advantage, surprise. The enemy was usually asleep and unprepared. The attackers were at a disadvantage in terms of numbers and resources in many of these small raids, so surprise was their main edge. Your friend's claim that these night raids were unavoidable is very weak. The Prophet himself is reported in other hadiths to have preferred attacking in the morning when possible, precisely so women and children could be distinguished from fighters. Your point stands. Choosing to attack at night creates the high risk of killing non-combatants. It's not like they had no other option. They chose a method that made distinguishing civilians almost impossible. Want me to pull the exact wording of the hadith again or compare it with the hadiths that prohibit killing women and children?
Yeah, so Salim, can you explain to me what made a night raid unavoidable?
Bro, so look, right? First of all, you're talking to ChatGPT like he's some scholar of Islam. Hold on, one moment. When the Quran...
That's why I'm asking you.
I'm answering your question, bro.
You're the scholar. I'm asking you.
I'm not a scholar. Where you've got clear hadith. So Quran and hadith is what we go by, the main things. We've got clear hadiths that made the Prophet angry when women were targeted or harmed. We've got clear hadiths where the Prophet and Abu Bakr told the people, do not harm women and children. We got clear hadiths.
All right, Salim, so
that
you
said-
don't have an answer
One
as to
moment, bro. I'm
why
answering your
these
question.
night raids
I'm
were
answering-
unavoidable, right?
I'm answering your question, bro.
That's all I
just
want.
from the hadith-
No, you're
listen,
just
listen.
saying in other
Just-
battles he didn't do it. That's all
one
you're
moment,
saying.
bro. Just one moment.
I want to
Just
hear why
from the
these
hadith-
night raids were not avoidable. That's all I want to
Bro,
know.
I'm answering your question. Relax.
I can
I'm
answer
answering-
that.
I didn't
Give me the
interrupt you.
other
I didn't
hadith.
interrupt you. One
Sorry,
moment,
Salim,
bro. One
hold on,
moment. One
Salim,
moment, bro.
Salim.
One moment, bro. Just one
Okay.
sec. So from the hadith, it's clear what kind of morals the Muslims held, and it's obvious that they were only probably done because they had no choice. Because even the hadith, other hadith say that the Prophet
All right,
attacked
all right.
Khaybar during the day. Right?
All
He
right,
used
all
to
right.
wait.
Yeah,
He used to
all right,
wait.
all
I
right,
know
look.
you're getting baked, bro. I know
I
you're
know I'm
gonna
baked.
run.
I'm baked.
I
I'm
know
baked.
you're
I'm baked.
gonna run.
All right, look.
I know
My
you're gonna
opinion.
run.
My
I know
opinion
you're
is
gonna
this.
run.
My opinion is this.
Hold
If you're hold on, let me hold on. I'll say one thing and then I'll let you talk. Wait.
Like this. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, look, real quick. My opinion is, it seems to me like a night raid is done while your enemy's sleeping. That's the whole point.
Oh, right.
So
Another
that
thing, yeah.
means, hold on. So that means that there's nothing pressing you at that moment to attack other than the fact that you feel like you have an advantage.
Okay.
That's it.
So, bro.
So
no
now
problem.
what
Let me
I'm
answer
saying
this
is,
quickly.
so
Sure,
what
sure, I
that's
get
telling
you.
me is
Yeah.
if he wanted an advantage in a
I get you.
hold on, what's the word I'm looking for? In a decent way, right? In a way that's moral. He could have just waited till he actually had a military advantage other than the element of surprise.
No,
And he didn't
so
do
the
that.
thing is, bro, let me answer that for you quickly.
Salim,
right?
Salim,
Sorry,
Salim,
bro, my brother,
can I say
just
a
one
word?
last
Can
point, I
I
promise.
say a
One last
word?
point, I'll shut
Let
up,
me
bro.
say a
One last
word.
point.
Just a
One-
word. Just a word, and I will stay muted. Okay.
No worries, bro.
The AI told you that there is many other battles with Prophet Muhammad were unalive and baby, just like that Christian God who was unalive and baby deliberately, that disgusting Christian God who was unalive babies. So get me the other hadith where it says,
Where do you go? He got apprehended.
Okay, so let me reply to you, bro. So when it came to the Muslims, the difference between the Muslims and the non-Muslims, we didn't go into lands like the Spanish went into Americas and befriended the people, and they respected the whitey people from coming in. They welcomed them. They thought they were gods, and they burned them alive from inside and unalived them and decided them.
Salim,
the
you're not
Muslims-
not
hold on,
answering
I'm
the
answering it.
question. You're
I'm
still not answering the question.
I'm answering the question.
No,
Don't
you're
run.
not. You're
So I'm
talking
answering
about
the
other
question.
stuff.
I'm answering the question now. So when you talk about the Muslims, they were at war with these people. That's why they came and camped there, wherever they obviously did. So they were at war. Now, when you're at war with the enemy, what are you going to do? Oh, bro, I'm coming now. Get your archers ready. Get all your people ready in the spears and everything.
Okay, so
Come
then
and take
don't
us
say.
all out. Hold on.
So then don't
Take
say it's
us
by
all out.
mistake. So then don't say it was by
Sorry?
mistake. All right, Salim, I gave you two chances. You don't have an answer.
What was
It's
my
over. It's
mistake?
a.
Don't run, bro.
Don't
run like a
say.
boss.
Don't. I'm fine with you saying, "Look, it's a war. We got to do what we got to do." Cool, but then don't say it was an accident.
No, oh my
You can't
God.
have it
If
both
you're at war
ways.
with someone, no. There's a
No
difference.
problem. No problem.
No,
Same
I'm
thing that
answering the
BB's
question.
doing. Same thing that
No,
BB's
it's
doing.
not.
What's
It's
the
completely
difference?
different because they're targeting
good,
women
bro.
and children on purpose.
I'm good, I'm
And they
good,
got
I'm
the
good.
technology to avoid it.
I'm
They
good,
got
I'm
the
good, I'm good.
technology
God
to
bless
avoid
you.
it. I know you're
God
gonna
bless you,
run.
Salim.
I know
God
you're
bless you,
gonna
Salim.
run because you're a wuss. You're gonna
I'm a
run.
wuss.
You dirty
Yep.
wuss.
Okay,
I
I'm
told
a
you I'm
wuss.
gonna bait
Right.
you, little wuss.
You've always
You're
bait
gonna
me
run.
every day.
He's
No
talking
problem.
about by accident. So you go
All right.
to war.
Yeah,
you
it's
go
not
to
by
war,
accident when you decide to take that advantage. Go ahead. Wait, what?
yeah, well, I got a question. I mean, like, obviously, we put, religions between each other. Obviously, we're not like this Messiah or Christian God who's unalive babies deliberately, that disgusting God who unalive babies and infants and all of these disgusting things.
Bro, here, look.
So, yeah.
I'm not going to let
in
you talk
Islam-
if you're just going to yap about nonsense. You don't hear me saying you're disgusting pagan prophet, right? We're just talking about the details here.
Yo.
What's up, Green? How you doing, Sister Brad? I didn't mean to ignore you.
No worries, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. What's up, Green Oak? What up, Wally?
So if I
What's up?
say, would you agree that America is probably the main cause of destabilizing a lot of third world countries?
No.
What if I told you using CIA that have infiltrated over 100
Hold on a second. Yo, can you guys stop spamming ears in the damn chat, for fuck's sakes? I swear to God, I hate you guys. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother. What would I say if the CIA destabilized? I believe you. I believe that.
Yeah, you believe that, yeah? And what would you say to that majority of the PDF child porn, but I don't want to say, pornography, right? Comes from America. What would you say to that?
Jesus Christ. Okay, I believe you too. What's the problem?
Oh, so you believe me too, right? So the issue is America, isn't it?
No.
So you're saying majority of the PDF and the child pornography come from America, right? And you're saying no.
Yeah, I'm saying that doesn't make America the problem.
That
Correct.
You either condone that sort of behavior,
No, I don't.
right? Or you're delusional.
No,
It's
you're
either
putting
one.
me you're putting me into a false dichotomy right now. Simply what you're simply saying is okay, so one, let's just get the child stuff. Let's just get the child stuff out the way. I would assume that the child stuff is probably because of more, what do you call that when a country has more money? When the people in the country has more money?
More GDP per capita or whatever.
More, yeah, whatever that is, exactly, something like that. So I'm assuming just that the people in America have more access to that stuff because they have more money. They're better. They're more well off.
Yeah, the more
Right.
off, yeah.
You're right, but that has nothing to do with like America. Like, what is American about that? Nothing. It's illegal, right? It's illegal.
I tell you why. Because you claim to have morals, right? These Western secular morals, right? Soon as you leave your land or your country, when you go into these poorer nations, your morals go in the bin, right? So that's why majority.
What are you talking about? Brother, okay, I need you to chill out, because you're doing this weird thing where you're bouncing back and forth between the two topics, and like you're not here. I'm gonna have to take the notepad out on you. No, hold on. No, we're gonna get the notepad on you because I already see what you're doing. No, hold on a second. We're gonna get the notepad. No.
It's a money issue.
No. We're gonna get the notepad. Hold on, chill. All right, let's put all your stuff on a notepad. Let's put all your stuff on a notepad. Okay, so child corn. Okay, hold on.
From America.
Child corn. Okay,
America.
no problem. And the other one is what? In destabilizing other countries.
No, let's stick with child corn because I want to stick with one. You want to keep.
Oh,
it
now
simple,
you
right?
see how easy the notepad always keeps
we'll
you in check.
No. You yourself just said.
Nah.
Different
Go
places,
ahead.
Right?
Yeah, because now you caught yourself. All right, go ahead. Child corn. Okay, go ahead.
No, yeah, let's stick with one. We'll get back to destabilizing countries.
Go ahead.
Right. So my claim is actually not a claim. It's actually a fact, right? That majority of PDFs themselves and a majority of the child pornography is created, right, from black black market organizations that come from America. So what they do is they coerce poorer nations, right, to develop their films. You understand that, yeah? I bet, are you gonna ask Copilot or something to help you or something?
Not yet,
Right.
but we will if we get stuck. All right, so there's my so part of my answer is obviously Americans have more money, right? That's number one. Unfortunately, that's true. I don't think they're inherently more evil than anybody else. They're probably just as bad as anybody else, but you guys are poor, so you don't have money to buy stuff like that. What you do allow is child marriage in your country, so maybe there isn't a need for child porn because you marry children. How about that?
What's your proof? The number one child marriage, right, happens in either
What's
India
my
or
proof?
America.
You don't think Muslim countries allow child marriage? What are you talking about?
Number one child marriages, right, happens in India if you do your research, right? And it happens
India
in
has
America.
one of the largest Muslim
What's
populations.
up, heretic?
I'm saying,
What's up,
what I'm saying
heretics?
is,
India has one of the largest Muslim populations.
Baked.
yeah, but majority of the child
said,
marriages
yeah, but-
happen within Hinduism. Did you know that?
He had the question. He goes,
I
"Oh,
hate
prove
that
me
laugh.
wrong, brother. Prove me wrong. Where is it?"
You got something stuck
All right, so
in
did
your
I
throat.
answer your question yet or what? Did I answer your question yet or what? It's illegal here. It's illegal here, and you're never gonna hear a.
that
It's
stupid
illegal
bastard.
here, and the countries, you're never going to hear a Christian country pushing for it. So what's your next question?
You gave me a weak rebuttal, right, regarding because they got so much money. That makes
All
it
right,
more
brother.
dangerous.
I'm moving on.
That
I'm
makes
moving
it-
on.
that
I'm
makes
moving
it-
on.
No. That makes
All right,
it-
thank you,
that
brother.
makes
Thank
it
you.
much more-
Thank you. God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
brother. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
All right, DA. What's popping, DA?
Yeah, so the Eternal Bread or something, she made a claim about Pakistan treating Christians wrong. Can I have some proof on that?
When did that happen? Today?
She said it in one of her videos. I saw it.
Last year,
Oh,
I
I
can
don't
give
know.
you proof, prophetic evidence. Last year, a group of Pakistani Muslims went to a Christian church, an apostolic church, and burnt it down.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. No, it's not right.
Oh,
They
so
were
wait
they
a
were
second.
they
I
were you
thought
know
there
they
was
were
no
terrorists.
persecution.
Hold on, wait.
They
Let
were
Brett. Brett, do you
BLA.
want to?
Bullshit
They
and
were
religion.
BLA.
Hold on,
Okay,
guys.
I'm gonna.
Wait.
Guys,
I'm gonna
guys,
get
hold
some
on, hold
He
on.
just baked himself.
Brett,
Wait.
Brett, do you want to say
Those
something about
were
this?
wait. Let me
Yeah, I'm
let
gonna
me
go
refute
get
the
some
guy who just said
evidence.
that.
Okay.
So first of all, he
Gotta
just
go.
said some
Gotta go.
bullshit
That will. Yes,
because those were BLA terrorists. If you know what BLA is, Balochistan Liberation Army or something, okay? Those people were
It's
the one
appropriate if they
who
keep on
actually
destroying
went in
ours
the church,
globally.
and that church surprisingly was
It's
in
appropriate.
a province called Punjab, okay? And they don't like Punjab. They're racist.
They never stop Israel. Doesn't matter. We don't got to defend ourselves. They allowed enabled Israel. They allowed and enabled India. They allowed in
Who did?
Myanmar. You guys, you
He's
on the
talking about.
opposition talking the way you're ranting
He's talking
and
about. He's talking
persecuting
about.
Muslims.
He's talking about Pakistan,
buddy,
bro.
I can name billions of places, buddy.
All right.
You
all
you'd
right.
say one place.
All
You
right,
think that
where's not tracking? He's literally not tracking. Your friend is talking about Pakistan. I was trying to talk about what you're talking about, but your friend came up and he wanted to change the subject, and I allowed it, and now you're interrupting.
So I just shared the live with my Christian Pakistani friend. He grew up in Pakistan, and he told me all the stories that he had of like he watched people be unalived in the most brutal ways just for being Christian in Pakistan. I also
okay.
have
Surprisingly, I actually went. Wait. My mom is half Paki, by the way. I
Guess what? My mom is full Pakistani. Guess what? My dad is full Pakistani. Guess what? My aunt is full Pakistani. Guess what? Everybody in my family is full Pakistani. And guess what? They all say that yes, Christians are mistreated in
Rawalpindi has the
Pakistan.
biggest church in whole South Asia.
That's a weak. That's a weak comeback.
He said, bro,
That's
my
a
mom's
weak
from
ass
Pakistani.
comeback.
Bro, my mom is full
I can show you
Pakistani.
a
You're gonna
historical
mute me now.
standpoint.
That's a weak comeback, though. If she's
mean,
telling
that's not a
you,
weak
if
comeback.
she's
That's
telling
not a
you,
weak-
look,
okay,
here,
that-
look, let's
that for sure.
here.
No,
All
that-
right, we need the notepad. All right, we need
No,
the
if there-
notepad. We need the notepad now. Okay,
And if
so
there were innocent
Here.
Paki Christians died in Pakistan, then
Yeah.
there should be a news about it. Can you
look. Here's she said that she has eyewitness testimony, and your answer was there's a big church. How's that work?
No, I actually went inside a church.
So what?
In a city
What's that got to do? What's that got to do?
Eyewitnesses can
Uh-huh.
lie.
Bro, there are
Uh-huh.
churches in Pakistan. No one's
'Cause
saying
I
there's
know-
no churches
listen,
in Pakistan, but they literally
listen,
get burned down.
I know,
people get unalived
Listen,
and shot
the place
outside.
where I
Sorry,
live
don't
at,
say that
the
word.
place
Pew
where I
pew
live at,
outside of
half
their
of my
church.
neighbors are Christians.
I heard.
place
I
where
You sound like
actually.
you have
half
an
of my-
American
half of
accent.
my
You don't live
neighbors
in
Christians,
Pakistan.
by
Don't
the way.
lie.
I actually had a friend.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
I actually
not.
had a friend. I actually had a friend who came up here, who actually come up here a couple of times, and he told me about a Pakistani Christian girl who got kidnapped and then married. She had to get forced married to a Muslim man, and now they can't get the girl back.
Okay,
you gotta say about
beautiful.
that?
It's
Okay,
okay.
beautiful.
It has to be put on a news. It has to be put on a package.
It's on the news.
Which
It's
one?
on the
Which
news.
one? Can you tell
Oh,
me? That?
you want to look it up?
Which one? Yes, go ahead.
All right,
Which
let's look
one?
it up. Okay, 1 second.
I mean,
What's
but
the
like, I'm gonna,
what's the story that's been going around recently about this girl in Pakistan that was a Christian girl that got kidnapped by a Muslim man and then forced to marry, and then now the family can't get her back?
yo, Celine, bro, can you shut the fuck up, bro?
The story that's been going around is about Maria Shabazz. She's a 13-year-old Christian girl from Pakistan. In July 2025, a 30-year-old Muslim man named Shehryar Ahmad abducted her. She was then forcibly converted to Islam and married to him. Her family has been fighting in court to get her back. In early 2026, Pakistan's Federal Constitutional Court ruled that she should stay with the man, even though evidence showed she was a minor and the marriage documents were forged. The court reportedly didn't properly check her age. As of July 2026, the court agreed to review that decision again after her family filed a petition, but she's still with the abductor. The European Parliament has also called for her to be returned to her family. This case
So
fits
there's
a
a
much wider
rebound
pattern
going
in
on, isn't
Pakistan,
it?
where hundreds of Christian and Hindu girls are abducted, converted, and married off every year, with courts often siding with the men using fake.
Make me big screen when you get the chance.
I thought that if Hindus if Hindus are polytheists, I thought they can't marry them.
The Jaranwala attack was led by BLA. You know that, right?
Bro, this was an attack. This is a well-known event. You should know about this.
That's a BLA. That's a
There was
Let me
a
say
mob
something,
attack on
right?
churches
Let me say
because
something, bro.
somebody had
about
a,
BLA.
no, both of you guys be quiet. Both of
Listen,
you guys
the
be quiet.
Jarwala.
No,
Both of you guys
why
shut
don't you
up.
debate with
Both of you
DM?
guys shut up.
No. You gotta let me
Both
speak.
of you guys shut up. Both of you guys shut up. You ask me a question, you shut up and you listen. Okay. So shut up. Shut up. You asked a question, so you shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm not gonna shut up.
You're gonna shut up.
You're.
Or you're gonna get disconnected. You're gonna get dropped. So anyways, this is a well-known event that happened in Pakistan where literally there was a false blasphemy report, and this happens all the time. There's also Asia Bibi. I can also bring up Shahbaz Bhatti, who was a politician who got unalived because he was against the blasphemy laws because people were abusing them, just like in this case the Jaranwala attack, where they went to, like, angry mobs of Muslims went to the Christian villages and burned down their churches, burned down their houses because somebody made a false report that the Quran was desecrated. Now this happened to Asia Bibi. This happened to another woman just because she drank out of a dish, a Muslim's glass, and then they didn't like it because they consider Christians to be najis, to be filthy. So they don't like Christians drinking out of their dishes. So then, and there's hadiths about this too. So then she's still in prison to this day. They submitted a false blasphemy report. They don't check it. They don't check to see if they actually blaspheme, and they imprison these people. Everybody look up Shahbaz Bhatti. He's a politician who got unalived. He was pew-pewed outside of his house or somewhere just because he was against the fake blasphemy laws.
I mean, I would have something different to point out. In the 1940s to 50s, the Sikhs, Hindus, and Muslims were like fighting a lot. And in 1947, I can show on screen, some of the Muslims got attacked in the mosque. So Muslims that were in villages and near villages, they just got together and started unaliving a bunch of other villages. They didn't even do nothing. I can actually show it, bro. It's like nasty.
What did I just walk in on, man?
Sounds peaceful.
I never saw Brett act like that before. I just walked in on what did I just come into?
Because, bro, like, this, it's so annoying. Like, he asked me for evidence that Christians are mistreated in Pakistan. He's like, no, they're not. He's like, my mom is half Pakistani.
This is scary.
Like, bro, my mom is full Pakistani. How are you going to say you know more than me because your mom is half Pakistani? My mom she's from all my family are Muslim. And they all admit that, yes, Christians are mistreated in Pakistan.
Okay, first of all, the incident which you talked about, the Jarwala incident, that was carried out by BLA, which is a terrorist organization, a Hindu one, which operates in a province called Balochistan in Pakistan, okay? So they're a Hindu terrorist organization, not a Muslim or a Christian one. They were the one who actually attacked the churches in Rawalpindi, and they're a racist organization too. They don't like Punjabis, okay, in Pakistan. The province called Punjab, where I'm guessing your mom is from, okay? They don't like Punjabis, you know that. And the place called Rawalpindi, that's where the attack was actually carried out. So
I mean,
just bake yourself.
But there's been more way before this. So this is one from
There's
1947.
significant tension.
Dude,
Christians
hold on a
make up
second.
only about 1.5 to 2% of Pakistan's population, and they face regular problems. The biggest...
My bad. Go keep going, Wally.
Yeah. So this is 1947. So meetings were held in a village mosque, and the Muslims were told that the Juma Mosque at Rawalpindi had been razed to the ground by Hindus and Sikhs. So Hindus and Sikhs attacked this portion of Muslims in here. The audience with streets were littered with Muslim corpses. The audience were exhorted to abandon these rooms. The village population of the district of Rawalpindi has a large population of Muslim military prisoners possessing firearms and other weapons. These men in this matter rose up against the non-Muslim residents and attacked one village out of another. So they're not only attacking one, they're attacking random villages that had nothing to do with this. The modus operandi.
There were millions.
Wait. Let me
There
finish.
were millions of people died.
Let me finish.
There were millions of people who died while there was.
Let me finish. The modus operandi was almost inevitably the same. A mob of Muslims armed with all kinds of weapons, shooting slogans and hidden drums, approached the selected village and surrounded it from all sides. A few non-Muslim residents were immediately unalived to strike fear throughout the village. The rest were asked to embrace Islam. If they refused or showed reluctance, a ruthless assault awaits was launched. If they refused upon non-Muslim life and property. Some members of the mob started looting and burning their houses and shops. Others searched out young and good-looking girls and carried them away. Not infrequently, young women were molested and raped in the open, while all around their frenzied hooligans rushed around shouting open, while all of them around frenzied looting and settling to fire the houses. Most of the non-Muslims affording some protection or defense, and there were men, women, and children huddled together would hear the sound. Hold the comments in the way. So in 5,000, most of the non-Muslims will leave their houses and run to the local Garanda or a house affording some protection. Will hear the noise of the carnage and see the smoke rising from their burning homes and wait for the end. The horror of what they saw or heard made them insensible to pain or suffering. Someone would commit self-unalivement or suffer unalivement at the hands of their relations, as in their families, with sole indifference, which is they saying you get mercy unalived. Others would jump into a well or be burnt alive, uttering historical cries. The men would come out and meet death in a desperate against the marauders. Some villages were completely wiped out, and it just goes on and on. Then it gets this. In Armenia, has 110 village attacks by these Muslims of this nature were made by Muslim mosques. A conservative amount, which this is a low end. He's saying it's a low end amount. Based on the evidence, over 200 witnesses places the numbers of people unalive at 2,000 to 5,000. The number of persons forcibly converted at more than 3,000, and other girls kidnapped at around 200.
Yeah, so first of all, you said it yourself, they were prisoners. Prisoners don't care. You know, more than 90% of the prisoners in Pakistani jails are Muslims, but the people who they raped or the people who they might have unalived are also Muslims, more than 90%. Okay, so it doesn't really justify anything, because the prisoners are just evil person, if I'm being honest. Most of them, they're just corrupt.
No, that was military. No,
You just said it. They were prisoners. Go back to it.
Yes.
Yeah, read the first paragraph.
Yes. I misread because the PDF.
Yeah, because the PDF, it's like an older PDF. But look, it says Muslim military pensioners possessing firearms and other weapons.
Okay,
Not prisoners.
so
Like, again, that's completely my fault for me reading it. But you're speaking the PDF.
All right, let Brett talk. Let Brett talk.
The Air Force of the Pakistani,
so this
like
DA
40%.
I'm gonna try and stay calm, try and stay Christ-like, but we're not surprised he's a liar. Basically, I asked who carried out this Jarrawala church attack. Said an angry mob of hundreds of local Muslim men carried out the attack, incited by announcements from local mosque loudspeakers. Government and intelligence sources.
Loudspeakers from the mosque? Oh my God.
Yup, that was the inciting event.
Imagine a church. Imagine a church doing this. Keep going. I'm sorry, Sister Rick. Keep going.
Yeah, I'll jump to where it says, according to local residents and government reports, the mob was spearheaded by local clerics and leaders associated with Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, a hardline Islamic political party. So
what attack was this the attack Jarrawala?
Yes.
The thing you brought her up.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, the thing you see TLP, what is that? Do you have any knowledge?
I want you to apologize to me.
It says right there. It says a hardline Islamist political party. It says it right there. She just read it.
Wait, you gotta let me finish. TLP actually is. According to some proof, it's actually a Jewish.
Here we go.
Did we not hear him say that?
It's Jewish, guys. It's Jewish. It's Pakistani Jews, guys.
Do we remember he said it was a Hindu organization?
He did. Now it's Jewish.
This is a Jewish organization.
Now it's Jewish. Oh, it's Jewish and Pakistani. Oh,
this guy is ridiculous.
Oh man!
Allegedly was.
You just got.
Okay, so your people,
you just got baked.
Your people attacked my people
in 1970.
Jews.
Wait, you about TOP in
He said,
1970.
bro, he just said it's Jewish.
In
All right. Thank you for coming, DA. Thank you for coming.
Dude, he is insane. First he said it was BLA, a
First
Hindu
he-
organization. And then now he's like, oh no, this organization is Jewish when I proved him wrong. Bro, and you hear how he has an excuse for everything? Like,
For
you're showing
everything.
so much evidence.
He
Like,
goes
it's insane.
according to some proofs. What? Bro, that is crazy.
According to some proofs.
According to some proofs, guys. Let's see who else we got here. Chicago Ayado, are you Muslim?
I sure am, bud.
All right. My favorite
I
type
heard
of
the word
person.
Jew, so I just ran up here. What's going on?
No, the guy before you was just blaming Jews for stuff going on in Pakistan.
Oh, I mean, I agree.
You agree too?
Hell yeah.
Why? Just because you heard Jews and you're like, Jews do everything?
I mean, like, do they not?
I don't know. I'm not an insider like you guys are.
You wouldn't agree with that statement?
Nope.
Can you explain? Can you give your due process reasons why?
Even though you haven't given yours yet, sure. So mine is that you guys claim, because I will even say, okay, let's pretend that there's a Jew that's willing to fund this stuff, because obviously they're not doing it themselves, right? They're funding it. There still has to be a bunch of evil people willing to do it, no? What do you think? And they're usually Muslim for some reason.
By it, what do you mean, like willing to do it? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Funding. What do you mean, what I mean, dude? Funding, paying for it. That's usually what the Jews get accused of, right?
Paying for it?
I'm saying, let's say they are. Who are they paying, and why are those people so willing to do these things? That's the question.
They pay our politicians. They blackmail our politicians.
Okay. And who are the people that are going out and unaliving people? Like, who are the ones who actually got the blood on their hands? You're still avoiding the issue.
No, it's the Jays, obviously. Do you not see what's happening in Gaza? Lebanon?
All right. Thank you for coming, brother.
Exactly.
I'm not willing to answer no questions. We're talking about the guy who actually goes and does the crime, the peon, the pawn, that person. You get it? I understand what you're saying. Maybe the Jays are the queen and the king in this scenario, but why are these pawns out here so willing to do it?
Am I on mute?
No, you're not.
Oh, beautiful, man. Host. Let me debate the lady below. Come on, man. I dare her. Oh, you're gonna run?
No, I'm running. Yes.
All right, let me just respond to something.
Salim, you're too belligerent. You are way too belligerent.
I dare you debate me, man. Well, let me respond to one thing, though, bro. So you brought up a tea attack. What, a tea attack represents Islam? The Pakistani government, the dirty cowards and slaves of America, they unalived 400 peaceful Muslims a couple of years back. And what?
Be nice.
And what?
All right.
The dirty cowards.
All right. This is too much. Salim, bro, you can never just chill out, dude. I don't know how he goes about his daily life like that. Salim's got to be.
People in his household.
Salim has got to be talking to us from inside a prison. Like, he's got to be inside of
Okay. So
there's no way.
I have like a bunch of sources for all the fucked up shit in Muhammad's life. So if you want any of that, if you want me to send you like the entire list of these books, it's amazing. There's like 50.
Yeah, look, so here, let's just read. I'm just going to read this thing. Christians make up about 1.5 to 2% of the Pakistani population. They face regular problems. The biggest issue are blasphemy accusations. These often get weaponized against Christians, sometimes over very small things. Even false claims can trigger angry mobs attacking entire Christian neighborhoods. Forced conversions and marriages. Hundreds of Christian girls, many underage, are kidnapped, forcibly converted to Islam, married to Muslim men every year. Cases like Maria Shabazz show how hard it is for families to get their daughters back. Social discrimination. Christians are often stuck in low-level jobs like sanitation work and treated as second-class citizens. I mean, sounds pretty Quranic to me.
Exactly.
Abo says, "Bread, will you be streaming later?"
I'm not sure yet. I always just go on like randomly whenever I feel like it. Like, I don't know.
All right, so what do we got here? Guys, tap the screen for me. If you're on the YouTube side, hit the like button. Today we're talking about Islam in America. I find it very interesting that Muslims are very happy to have their own countries where Christianity is not allowed, and they support it. But for some reason, we couldn't support that over here, and I'm trying to understand why that's the case.
Okay.
What happened
There's what?
What happened to equality for all religions? Abel, so it would be weird for us to treat a religion that doesn't allow religious freedom equally, right? That would be weird, right? To treat them as equal as other religions. That'd be kind of weird, right? What do you think? Or a religion that's ready and willing to abolish the Constitution at the first opportunity they get. That's kind of weird to protect, right? What do you think? So Lumi says, you're saying America will be a Muslim country? It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Nobody's having babies over here.
They want it to be. All the imams say that they want to bring Sharia law over here.
All I'm saying, I see it every day. I mean, when I scroll through my feeds, that's all I see is imams saying, Inshallah, America will be a Muslim country. You will enter every household, blah, 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 blah. Dean Flow 2 says, we're taking over. You know what I want to know? Because I'm really curious about this. Like, I get it that you guys are like Team Muslim, but do you guys really want Sharia law? I'm not sure. Like, do you really want it? Come up, Dean Flow. Come up and talk to me about that. Because I swear you guys are just as bad as anybody else. I don't think you guys want to get stoned for
I don't want
zina.
Sharia law. If
No,
it
but I'm saying the
actually took
Muslims.
over, they wouldn't want it.
I'm saying the Muslims. I don't think they even want it.
I know I'm agreeing with you.
Ali says LGBT lesbian funded by Zios. Nice, nice, nice.
Early Hadith collection before the 6 books. Whoa.
I'm just trying to understand the connection there. Like, they keep talking about Zios funding things. Okay, I get that. I'm not going to even try to deny that, but don't you still have to be a lesbian first? Like, how do you...
What have to be? What?
Like, how do you get funded into being a lesbian? I don't get, like, how does that work?
What are you talking about?
Like, no, because they're saying that Jews fund the lesbians. That's what he just said in the comment section.
How do you get funded to what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could understand giving them the money, but how does that... They're making it sound as if they're making lesbians.
Like making them lesbians, like by funding?
through money. Yeah, through funding.
What do you think lesbians are like created like by humans?
That's what they're. That's what I don't get. That's why these people have a disconnect with their philosophy. Like the guy was trying to say earlier, that the Jews fund these tea groups. Okay, I don't know if they do or they don't. Maybe they do, but there's still tea groups that exist.
Bro.
That's the question.
No, their excuse is that ISIS is funded by schmooze people. Like, it's actually a bunch of schmooze.
ISIS. That's what I'm saying. So a perfect example. It's funded by schmooish people. Okay, let's say it is. Let's pretend. Right? That group still has to exist. That group, there's still a group of men who wake up in the morning and say, yes, I'm going to take this money to unalive people. They're still evil regardless, right? Or do they get completely absolved because they're getting Jewish money? I don't get it.
They just become gay. They just become gay terrorists.
Like, you get what I mean? And that's me granting them that the Jakes, and this other thing doesn't make sense to me. It's like, So the Jays are funding the groups that are trying to destroy the Jays. And that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. They should just keep going with that amazing thought.
That's a great idea. Just fund your own demise. It makes perfect sense. I get it. It's logical.
That's not a
How are
contradiction.
you?
How you doing, Salumi?
How you doing? I was
Salumi.
seeing this comment that why
where?
Christians are reverting to Islam.
You saw that?
So like, yeah, they don't know that so many of them like regretting and come back. Seriously, there's a guy in YouTube is saying that after he convert to Islam, everything they told me is a lie. Like he
Yeah.
was so angry, so angry.
Mm-hmm.
Not most of them are like they are regretting.
Yep.
Yeah, and OSP, we have 3 ex-Muslims on the panel right now, so it looks like a lot of people are leaving Islam.
Allah. Allah.
Uh-oh. 3 ex-Muslims just in one panel. Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, right? They don't tell you anything about Islam.
No.
Whose door is that? Is that my door?
No, it's mine.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell? That was loud as hell in my ear.
My son is knocking. I'm so sorry.
You're good. But yeah, they don't tell you anything about Islam. They just say, oh my God, the Trinity's so complicated. Don't you want to believe in one God? And then they don't tell you nothing else. That's all. That's where they leave it.
Oh yeah, we believe in one God. That's why I'm a Muslim. I hear that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my friend.
Go ahead. How you doing, OSP?
I am doing well. I have a simple question for you.
All right.
It's
All
not
right.
theological.
Make sure it's simple.
It is very simple. You
Okay.
said Islam is taking over the Americas, but lots of Muslims are becoming Christian and ex-Muslim.
Wait, what?
Then how can Islam take over if they are reverting out of or converting out of Islam?
I never said.
Make up your mind. Which one is it? Is it
Yeah,
that
first
Islam
of
is
all, I
taking
never
over?
said. When did I say that that Islam is taking over? I said it's going to take over probably, but it's. I mean, right now it's
But
very
how?
small.
If everybody is leaving Islam,
Because you
how-
guys have a
how
lot
they
of kids. Because you guys have a lot of kids.
But these kids you said are coming out of Islam.
I didn't say.
So
I didn't say
technically
anything.
it's no
I
problem.
didn't say anything about that. We were talking about Christians who become Muslim and come.
No,
and
no.
leave it.
Everybody is saying everybody is leaving
All
Islam.
right, brother. It
Look
sounds
at
like you're
yourself,
having a.
look at
It sounds like
yourself.
you're having an argument with yourself. Because I didn't say anything that you
No,
just
no.
said.
The lady who came up and spoke to you
No,
said
no.
the same thing.
She
All
said
these
the same thing
ex-Muslims, you
I'm
remember?
saying. Okay, are you gonna drop it?
You
Because none of us.
remember your panel of
Nobody said
ex-Muslims?
that.
Did you forget?
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you, dude. Nobody said that.
But to answer your question, you guys are breeding so many children, it's outpacing the apostasy rate because, yes, they want to leave Islam, but they're afraid that they will be unalived because of the apostasy laws, and they don't want to be, excommunicated from their families. You know, y'all make it so hard for people to leave. And so
So
then
in
you guys have
America,
all
there's
these kids, make
apostasy
it hard for
laws?
them to leave. Yeah, of course Islam is going to take over if this keeps going.
So is America have more apostasy laws?
No, it doesn't.
Can you name anybody who has been a victim of the apostasy laws in America?
Absolutely, I can.
Yes.
Who?
What the hell? You never heard of an honor killing? You never heard of that?
That's so horrific.
Where in America it happened?
You want us to look it
Wait,
up?
are you admitting? Wait,
I
no,
bro,
there's
I know
something
somebody.
deeper here.
I know somebody personally. Hold on a
He's
second.
admitting something deeper
You know
here. That
somebody who got
Muslim
unalived
countries. No,
personally?
he's admitting something deeper.
Here, sir.
That Muslim countries do honor killings.
Right. He's like, in America, where do you know somebody?
Where do you see my Muslim law of honor killings?
You are saying you're a witness to it. Why must you lie? I don't understand.
It's always a good.
Would Christ be happy with you
Are
for
there
lying?
any honor
Would
killings
you go to
or
Christ and say, "Hey, Christ, I lied for you"?
killings in America?
Well, good thing none of us lied.
Would Christ say, "Okay, good job, you lied for me. You did great, Christian"?
Here, let's,
No,
brother.
I would just. No, I
Brother,
don't
let's
lie.
hear. I'm gonna
Would
show you
Christ
on
be
the
like, oh my
screen.
God, your sins are already forgiven, so you can lie as much as you want.
Brother, look, we don't have to argue. We could just show you. Look, here, look, there, here, look. Hold on,
I am
here it
asking
is.
you a simple
There it
question.
is.
What
There it
stopping
is. There it
Muslim people
is.
in
It's right
America?
here. It's right here. It's right here.
There,
Look at this
there.
long ass list
There,
it's
show
giving
me.
you. Here we go.
Show me.
Hold on. It says it right here. Look.
What
It
does it
says
say?
yes. There have been documented cases in the United States of both honor killings and violence, including killings motivated by apostasy carried out by Muslims. Okay.
Then, there.
It says Noor Amaliki in Arizona, 2009. Sarah Amina Said in Texas, 2008. Other cases include the murder of Fauza al-Muhammad and various incidents tracked by the groups monitoring honor violence. There you go.
So by this, we could say slavery exists because white people kick black people.
Because
Right?
white people.
Yeah, kill
Bro,
black
you
people.
are.
Right?
Arabs
This is
did
like.
more
So we
slavery.
can say,
Muhammad did more
slavery exists in
slavery
America.
Not even
than
a
the
good.
average white
This is
person.
completely unrelated.
The only thing.
covered in.
The only thing we should be asking you, or what is it? Who is it? It's Bruce or OSP that I'm talking to?
This is completely out of
Okay.
thin air. You're saying
The only thing that I'm talking, the only thing we should be talking about is apostasy, unalivings a Muslim concept? Yes or no? Unmute yourself, OSP.
As a Christian,
Start this question though. Is
for
it the
example,
Christian-
when
the
Jesus
Christian-
says, bring them in front.
OSP, we'll get to
The
that.
Christian concept in the Bible.
No problem. We'll talk about that. But first, is it a Muslim concept? Yes
You
or
ask me
no?
if it is. No, it's a Christian concept.
Okay, all right. Thank you for coming. They always go to that parable where Jesus is talking about in a parable, bring them in front of me. Like, it's
I
so
know.
weird.
I heard that. I saw them do that. I've disproved it a million times. They still do it. It's so embarrassing. Like, I read the rest of it. I say he's talking about a different person. He's not talking about himself. Like, if someone says, like, this person said to me, go unalive those children, and I didn't do it, does that mean that they're saying go unalive those children?
Yeah. My back hurts.
You're too young for that, Wally.
Bruh.
How old is Wally?
Sounds young. Sounds young. I don't know.
71.
He's 71.
Make me big for a second. Make me big.
Yo, Zian, you're a homosexual, bro.
What the hell, ZN? Yo, ZN,
As
you
you
are
can
wild.
see,
Ooh.
I'm eating a baguette. Not a baguette. What is this called? I don't know what it's called, so that's what I wanted to show you.
It's French bread. What are you eating that with? Show us the tomato sauce.
I thought you would eat raw meat. Nasty. Ugh.
Raw meat is good for you.
OSP, what did you catch, dude? What did you catch us with? You're not being even honest with yourself. Come up and let's have an honest discussion. Is it Christian? Is it Muslim? Let's talk about it.
It's gay.
But yeah,
There's
Zian is be saying
The
crazy
Jews are
stuff.
funding it to be gay.
That's what it is.
Oh my gosh. I'm still making scans, bro. This is probably my favorite scan so far. It's about the amazingness of jihad. So he's a
How do
Maliki
you do
scholar.
that?
He says the established ruling regarding find the unbelievers is that it's general in every time and place, whether in the sacred months, the sacred precinct, or elsewhere. None of these circumstances prevents initiating combat against them, even if they have not initiated themselves. This is the position of the majority of the scholars.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Exactly. You know, I understand why Muslims are so mad because they have a religion that says go make war against the world, and then they just can't.
They're just too bad. They're just ass, bro. Like
they got beat into submission, and now they're sitting here coping all the time.
Like, oh
No,
my
I
god.
beat them into submission on my live all the time. They're like, "You're a woman. Don't do that." I'm like, no.
That's
And
what
I
it
just
is,
start
bro.
muting them.
They lose every. They lost the physical war. They're losing the spiritual war. They lose all debates.
I mute them and I mute them and I make like a speech about peace until they're like, okay, I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
They just suck. They just suck, and the only thing they have to hold on to is, well, as long as I believe in one God, that's all that matters.
Yes, yes.
They're like, I'll be a PDF, I'll be evil, I'll be vile, I'll grape people as long as I can say I believe in one God.
It's just
Muhammad
nasty.
also got them, right?
But yeah, guys, tap the screen for me. Tap it. Hit the like button if you're on YouTube.
Why don't you use this on my live, bro? Why don't you make those noises? How do
I
you do
can't, because I'm on my computer when I do this here. Like, I have my soundboard, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
This
give
is
me
my
a
soundboard.
laptop, bruh.
But when I'm on your live, I'm on my phone.
that? I know.
Play the Kafir sound effect.
Did you like my speech yesterday?
You're a
The what?
Kafir.
The speech.
That Muslim Jesus is the Antichrist.
He really is, though. Oh, I wanted to read some of Bread's sources that she... I can click that. I can put that up, right, Bread? There's nothing on there crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, a second.
What is ZN? Who is the ZN person?
I don't know, bro. He's weird. I think he might be a Zionist.
Bro.
He might be Mossad, bro, to be honest with you.
You're Mossad, bro.
I'm definitely Mossad.
According to a lot of people in your comments, you're working for me and I'm the leader of this Mossad agency thing. Like, I've screenshotted it. I'll send it to you.
People said I'm working for you? That's wild.
He's working for her. He's working for that Sophia girl. She's the Mossad leader.
Unbelievable.
Yo, bro, scary.
Yo.
You know, like the pen, like the Allah's first creation.
Yeah.
Peter.
Bro, the pen can talk too, apparently, bro.
No way.
Well, the pen is Allah's noose that's holding Allah up.
No, literally, this.
Like in Disney, Pixar?
It literally says this. Ibn Abbas says, indeed, the first thing Allah created was the pen. He said to it, write. It said, what shall I write? He said, the decree. So from that day, it proceeds to write everything that will come into the hours past. His throne was upon the water. Then the vapor of the water rose, and the heavens were split from it. Then the noon was created, and the earth was spread upon it. The earth was upon the back of the noon. The noon shook, and the earth swayed, so it was made firm with the mountains. Indeed, the mountains boasted over the earth. This is Sahih Hadith according to the traditions of Bukhari and Muslim, although they did not record it. Then the footnote says this narration is Sahih.
Of course it is.
Just so much. The pen talks. Oh my, yeah.
Oh my god, the pen talks. What the hell?
Zian, if I had Mara, I'll block you.
If it has an intellect, I'm calling it the first intellect, and I'm saying they're monists from now on, and that's not monotheism.
That's too funny.
Wait, it's helping Allah. Whoa! That's a partner of Allah's, his pen.
It said right. Wait. Does the pen have secondary will? Since it's literally like if it's saying what do I have to do, and it's saying go and write, and the decree wasn't created yet until he started writing.
That's what I'm saying. So does it have a will to not write?
I mean, bro, it precedes the decree. It's before the decree.
I'm gonna drop and come back because it's glitching. Like your screen is small for me, scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how to make this full screen. Actually, let me put it on this side then. Maybe that'll work.
You got this, big bro.
I'm good at this. View slideshow. Boom. All right, that'll do it. And then.
Brad, when you want to share your experience as a Muslim on the live again?
Yeah, I can.
Every time it gets quiet, I always ask you to do that because no one's there, so you might as well
Share my
just try it.
experience as Wally on the live.
Maybe not. If someone's requesting. Hold on.
You hungry ass man.
Shush, Allah made me that way.
Oh,
Also, what does BTA mean? I keep hearing that. I don't know what
belt
that
ass.
means. Oh.
That's what it means.
It's like saying bake.
Right to the team.
He's a
Are
Christian,
you a
I
Muslim?
think.
Oh.
Sounded so sad. Oh.
Aww. Do sad people make you sad?
That's crazy.
Sad people make me sad.
You still trying to figure it out, bro?
I think I got it.
Most of the Quran has been lost. Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, they just say that was abrogated.
Of course.
Which is dumb.
All that abrogation.
No, but it's funny because the way he says it, he says, "Don't even." What do he say? Don't say you find you can. What do he say? Don't say. No, let none of you say that he has found the complete Quran.
Yeah, no, it's called. No, I can literally show. It was a scholarly commentary on this. He even says like the apparent meaning of the wording would imply that it's literally laws, but he just says, well, since the Quran has been protected by Allah, we must say it's been abrogated.
Is this a video too?
I included that just to show that Ubay ibn Ka'b was the master of all reciters, and he didn't even know that 200 verses were lost. He was surprised. But he's the master of all reciters.
Second, I'm gonna mess this up because I don't know what I'm doing here. This is let's see what I could do. Oh, I could do this. Put this over here. Make this big. Make this smaller. Bring it down. I promise you, I'm good at this. All right, are we on the first one? No. Did you add more since yesterday?
I don't think so.
All right, so Quranic preservation. Let's see. So most of the Quran has been lost. I was surprised by this. Is that intentional? Most of it, Brad?
It says most. I can show the narration myself. It says, yeah, most of it has been lost.
It says it in the hadith.
Yeah,
most.
look, it says right there.
Hold
Yeah,
on a
I can.
second. So Ibn Umar says, none of you should say that he has found the complete Quran. How does he know what all of it is? Oh, he does say shit. When most of the Quran has been lost. That is funny. Hold on a second. And here's the hadith for you. It's in the book Sunan Sa'id ibn Mansur, dated to 227 AH, study and critical edition by Dr. Said ibn
Quran is
Abdullah.
not complete?
Not complete, sister.
Yeah, there was so much more of the Quran that didn't make it into the Quran today because it was lost.
Most. He says most of the Quran is
Most.
lost. What the fuck?
And this was the brother-in-law of Muhammad. Like, this was a really close member of Muhammad's family.
Where are the Muslims at? Nobody wants to talk about this? Muslims, most of the Quran was lost. You guys are okay with that?
I thought it was perfectly preserved word for word, letter for letter.
Awkward. So it says most of it's been lost. Rather, one should say, look. So he's telling you what you should. Don't say you have the Quran because most of it has been lost. Rather, one should say that he has found the portion of the Quran that has survived.
He did not hold back. He said it straight up.
You got leftover Quran.
Salumi, I wanted to ask you since like I lived in the West, so I was taught that the Quran is like perfectly preserved word for word. But like where you grew up, did they teach you that as well, that it was like perfectly preserved like by even the letter?
Yeah, like they never. This thing is new for me.
So they told you it
I
was
thought
perfect.
that Quran is complete and perfect. No, like I don't know.
Yeah, and there's multiple.
Actually, I don't care now.
After that, okay.
If it's complete or not, who give a shit?
Either way, it's complete garbage. No worries.
Exactly.
If I was a Muslim until now, maybe I would say why. But now, if it's complete or not, I feel sorry for them.
Let's hear what it
I'm
says
out
here.
of the shit.
Yes. So it says here, after Muhammad died, fear that the Quranic material might disappear as reciters were killed led Abu Bakr and Umar to commission Zayd ibn Thabit to gather the Quran from scattered written materials and people's memories into script and collected manuscript. This one's funny to me because they always make it sound, I swear the narrative gets downgraded the more you learn. Like the first time you hear about it, it's mass transmitted, everyone had it. There's no way. There's no way it could get lost.
Yeah, and another really interesting thing about this one is he asked, like one of them asked, how can you do something that Muhammad never commanded? So basically the Quran was never even supposed to be a compiled Quran, a compiled book.
So in this
if they wrote it down, they would be able to figure out from manuscripts that they didn't have the full thing when he forgot about it. Maybe that's why.
When you read the whole thing, the Zayd ibn Thabit, he said, it will be easier for me to move a mountain than to go get the whole Quran.
That's insane.
In other words, he's saying it was impossible. That's what he was trying to say, right? But imagine if the narrative you hear from Muslims was true. He could just go to his neighbor and say, yo, can you read to me the Quran? And then he could just confirm it with the other neighbor and the other neighbor. But apparently that wasn't possible, so they're lying to you. Let's read the hadith. So it says, casualties were heavy among the Qur'an of the Quran, i.e. those who knew the Quran by heart, and on the day of the Battle of Yamama. And I am afraid, that is such a funny name, I'm afraid that the heavy casualties may take place among the Qur'an on other battlefields, whereby a large part of the Quran may be lost. Therefore, I suggest you, Abu Bakr, order the Quran be collected. I said to Umar, how can you do something which Allah's apostle did not do? So, did Allah's apostle compile the whole Quran? No.
Nope.
Umar said, by Allah, that is a good project. Umar kept on urging me to accept his proposal till Allah opened his chest, or my chest, for it. And I began to realize the good in the idea which Umar had realized. Like, why was it such a foreign concept that he had to get convinced by Allah? Anyway, then it says, so I started looking for the Quran and collecting it from what was written on the palm stalks, thin white stones, and also from the men who knew it by heart, until I found the last verse of Surah Al-Tawbah, repentance, with Abi Khuzaimah Ansari, and I did not find it with anybody other than him. So isn't that interesting? He found verses with only one person. How does that work? Let me see. We got Rabbinic and Nuri. Let me see. Hold on. Nuri, are you Muslim? Just type it in the chat if you are. What up, Rabbinic? Yes, Rabbinic is Jew. Even though we're calling his Judaism into question.
Oh.
Because he sides with Muslims. Okay. Rabbinic, you there?
We can't hear you back. His stuff definitely was glitching.
What up, Nuri?
How you doing, host? I have a question about this hadith here you're reading.
Okay.
It says after Muhammad died, fear that the Quranic material might disappear as reciters were killed. They're fearing that the Quran might basically disappear, correct?
Yep.
But what kind of Muslim is Umar and these guys when Allah told them that Allah will preserve the Quran, and these guys are over here challenging Allah, talking about, oh, we gotta save the Quran because now that the Prophet died, we're gonna get rid of the Quran completely.
So they're disbelievers.
So what happened? Thank you. What happened to Umar, Abu Bakr,
They
and
should have just
Uthman's fate?
let it happen, bro.
Right. They don't trust in Allah, bro. They're like, I don't know,
I
dude.
agree. If they would have let it happen,
Thank you,
Allah's
host.
not-
Thank you, host.
Like,
Not that
Allah's
they
not
don't
preserving it too good, bro. I don't
Not
know what's
only that they
happening.
don't trust in Allah, they don't have any faith in Allah whatsoever. The book tells these goofy Sunnis that the Quran is preserved by God, but these goofy Sunnis want to collect writings underneath the toilet seat because they think that they're gonna be the ones preserving the Quran. Goofy Wahhabis, tricks are for kids.
Tricks are for
I've been
kids.
telling these Wahhabis,
goofy
tricks are for
Sunnis.
kids.
Wait, can y'all hear me now or not?
And while we're at it, the Shias too, two sides of the same coin.
Are you a Muslim?
I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. So
What kind of Muslim?
For me to hear that somebody who is a companion of the Prophet said that they need to preserve the book because they're afraid that the Quran is gonna disappear, you're a kafir, brother. You're not a Muslim. You're a kafir.
Did he just talk beer? These
Wait, what-
people?
What kind of Muslim are you, Nuri?
I am the actual Muslim that actually takes the Quran.
He's a mu'min. He only takes the Quran.
Umar already believes that the Quran was corrupted. He said that there's a stoning verse in the Quran that should be in the Quran, and he's afraid it will be out of the Quran. So according to Umar, Allah could not preserve the Quran, and now stoning is out of the Quran.
So you're a 19er?
These are the people who compiled the Quran.
This guy said a 19er. He took me out of one sect to put me in another sect.
Okay, are you a Mahdi? Are you a follower of the Mahdi?
He's a mu'min, bro.
Oh, wait, host, do you hear me or no?
Yeah.
Goofy sectarians, tricks are for kids.
So you're a Quran only then?
Yes, ma'am.
I added you back on Discord.
Oh, you did?
I added you on Discord. So just
Sorry, give me 1 second.
We'll go over the arguments with you.
Okay.
I ate like half a baguette and I ate like an entire bowl of like Italian pasta salad. Does that make me fat now?
Yes.
Brett, I have to give you more refutations to Muhammad in the Bible. So let me know.
Okay, yeah. That sounds great.
Yeah, so Rabbi, you said one day you're gonna let me talk to your friend, right, about the Talmud?
Do it today.
Yeah.
Add me back. I add you, and then I'll bring you on a call with him.
Okay.
But yeah, but I gave Brett a really good reputation in Deuteronomy 18. Like
Okay.
a really good one.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good? I want to hear it.
I'm jealous now.
Yeah, so I'll tell you real quick. You know how they say that it says in one place that there won't be a prophet that will rise like Moses, and then it says that a prophet will rise like Moses from your brethren. Right, and they say it's in the singular, so it has to be outside of Israel.
The tribes.
So the first way to refute this is that the same term, the singular, is used for other brothers among Israel. You go to Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15,
Yep.
and 15, verse 7 is the first thing. The second thing is you can say to them that when it says like you, this isn't likeness of prophecy, but it's like you in the same way that the person will also be an Israelite. So it says, I will raise up a prophet from among your brethren like you. So the likeness is towards the fact that he's amongst his brethren, not that he's going to be like at the same level of the prophet. Now the way you can, and it's very simple. Like if I say I am gay like you, right? The likeness.
Because Allah made you that way, right?
Hey, yo. Take that back immediately.
No, I'm not gay.
The Jews are.
And you're not gay like me.
I'm not gay like Post.
Nobody's gay, okay?
Yeah, the Jews are funding it by Allah's decree.
But Brad wouldn't be able to use that second one, I don't think. right? Or because a prophet like
She
you.
can.
Oh wait, she can because it's still Jesus, basically, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The way I resolve it, that's like much quicker, is because for me, it says in Micah 5:7 that the Messiah and that the nation of Israel is going to be like among the nations of the world. So when it says, "I'll raise up a prophet among your brethren," it just means that the Messiah is going to come from a place among other nations. Because the word Mikerev doesn't have to mean like you're part of the nation; it can just mean that you live among them. But again, that's a really good refutation, though. It's from the Radak, and it's substantiated by tradition. So you
Yeah.
can say, like the Jewish tradition, the likeness is going to be according to the fact that they're also Jewish, if they're part of
Just
Israel.
call him the N word, bro.
So it refutes them.
Yeah, for me, the 17 has always been like the easiest way because it's literally using the same exact language and it's talking about.
I went from God worship to
Saul.
human worship, Nuri. You want to talk about that, Nuri?
Niori.
I love talking about that. That's my favorite.
Oh,
thing.
Nuri's
So
still
Nuri, why
here.
don't you come over?
Nuri, yeah, talk to us about your beliefs. So you're a Quran only Muslim. Did you start off that way? Nuri, you're muted, brother.
I'm gonna call you the N word.
Stop it.
I'm gonna dip, but yeah, scary. Add me back. Okay, you want to call with him, and Brad, let me know when you want to go over the other.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
will
absolutely.
do.
Thank you, brother. Nuri,
Very nice.
how did you become a Quran only Muslim, brother? We want to hear your story.
Brad, did you run on anyone or not?
I started looking into the hadiths, reading the hadiths to try to understand my religion better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized my religion is putting me to traditions rather than actual religion.
Hold on, Rabini, did you want to say something to Brad real quick?
Yeah, did you run the argument, Brad, on anyone? David Mitchell?
Not yet. I haven't gotten the chance to yet.
I got you. That's scary. I think I can do it, but yeah, I'll see you guys.
All right. Nuri, so you were Sunni at one point.
I was a Sunni at one point without looking into religion.
Yeah.
Then when I started reading the hadith books, I became a Shia. After reading the hadith books, I decided to look more into the Quran. And then once into the Quran, I ended up leaving both of them.
Okay, but Nuri, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this rationally for a second. Let's talk about this rationally. Can we agree, right? I'm not saying you have to take hadith, right? But can we agree that they can be a source of evidence?
No, actually, what it does is it takes you away from the religion rather than prove the religion. Would you like an example?
No. You're not tracking what I'm saying right now. So I'm saying, could they possibly? Because like Shia and Sunni is a perfect example, right? Two opposing forces. They both wrote things. Obviously, they're going to disagree with each other on a lot, but they probably agree with each other on a lot of things too, right? Certain parts of the narrative they agree on.
Exactly.
So
but
from a
hold on,
historical
boss.
point of
ahead.
view, those pieces that they agree on, especially, could be used as evidence.
Okay, I'll give you one example they agree on that goes against the Quran, okay? 2 billion Muslims, the majority of the Muslims fall under two titles, Sunni and Shia. That's about 2 billion Muslims. Tell me why 2 billion Muslims pray Dhuhr and Asr quietly when the Quran tells them not to pray your Salat quietly. Sorry, can you hit that button? Boom.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Thank you.
All right. So
now
because
tell me,
of
why
that,
2 billion No.
okay.
The question
so
is why
so
are 2
because of
billion
that,
Muslims-
they just lied about everything.
Wait, I love that. Wait, can you send that to me, please? Nuri,
Oh, I thought I talked to host. What? Send you what?
send me that contradiction. Thank you so much.
Chapter
That's amazing.
17. Chapter 17, verse 110. If
Right.
these
So
two
Nuri, this is
host,
what
host, here's a question for you though. If
Hold
the
on,
Sunnis
Nuri.
and
Hold
the
on,
Shias-
my brother. Hold on. Let me say something.
Go
So
ahead.
this is what
Go
I see.
ahead.
For whatever reason, this is what those people want you to know about themselves, right? And who are we to say, no, that's not who you really are?
We are people with brain and understanding who can see their contradictions on what they teach and what they follow.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, short and simple, brother.
No. But again, I'm asking you, they wrote these things about themselves, right? These people, the Shias and the Sunnis, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so I would assume that that narrative didn't come in a vacuum. It came from the culture, from the society that actually existed at the time, no?
And would you call them the enemies of the religion or the friends of the religion?
I'm not there yet. I'm not there
I
yet.
am, but go on.
I know, because you're trying to skip.
Go on.
I'm saying, was there a group of people that actually existed in 7th century Arabia? Yes, obviously, right? Were they pagans?
we agree on
Yes. Were they used to warring against each other? Yes. Did they do evil and vile things? Yes. So what I see is that their writing is very much in line what you would expect from that group of people, historically speaking.
So why doesn't it not match with the Quran then?
Okay, so then we could talk about that. What part do you
Thank
think?
you.
So, for example, okay, going to war, does that match with the Quran?
No, actually, not necessarily.
Where are you getting that from?
From the Quran and from the actions of these so-called Muslims. It don't match.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Does the Quran say to go fight people for money?
No, it does not.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
Okay. Let's pull up some stuff for you then.
I mean, what's interesting to me, host, is that I pointed out something to you that the so-called Muslims, 2 billion Muslims, are denying that is written in the Quran. But you want to focus on things that doesn't really matter when there's a bigger issue at hand when it comes to these Sunni and the Shia people.
Well, no, because I can simply say, I can even grant you that they may be misinterpreting that specific verse about praying out loud. To me, that's not a big deal.
Okay, so that's not a big deal. Would it be a big deal that if I told you that both of them believe that the Quran has been corrupted?
I also believe the Quran's been corrupted.
Okay, host, but listen to what I'm saying. You're not a Muslim. These
So?
people are Muslims for the religion, trying to perfect the religion. How are you a Muslim trying to perfect the religion, but you believe that the Quran has been corrupted as a Muslim?
Because they're being honest with you. There's evidence there's evidence in the Quran that the Quran's been corrupted. It literally says if you forget something, Allah will replace it. Why do you think that verse was revealed?
How is that corruption? If you forget something, Allah will replace it. Did he say if you forget something, Allah will replace it? Or he's going to replace something with something?
Listen,
come on, brother. You're
I'm
talking to
not
me like you're a Sunni.
Okay, Nuri,
Come
listen to
on,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Yeah, and you're talking to me like you don't understand English. So when you read that verse, right? Of course, you can interpret it your way, which is yes. Of course, you're gonna forget the Quran because God makes you forget it. The problem is that
Nobody said God.
There's
makes you
no-
forget it.
there's
It's called
no-
abrogating, brother. It's called abrogating. He
Have you
changed
read
his
the
laws.
verse?
He does-
Have you read the verse?
Point out the verse to me. If you're talking about the same one I'm thinking about,
It's
pull it up, give me the verse and
2106.
chapter.
It's 2106. It literally says if we ever abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten.
Wait. I got a separate question, Nori. How do you determine what's abrogated or not abrogated of the Quran?
Hold on. Wally.
The Quran will point it out itself.
You guys can't jump with these people because they
I can
already
give you an
have a hard
example right
time.
now.
They already have a hard time tracking. Just we have to keep it on one spot. All right,
Says
so
the
here.
guy who thinks that the people that say the Quran is corrupted are called Muslims, the actual Muslims. Come on now, let's get real.
Brother, you're naive. You're naive. I'm sorry to tell you.
Brother,
it says
because
here,
I don't agree with human beings talking about
You're
God couldn't
naive.
preserve his book.
You're
I am
naive.
the naive one. You're taking
if you
the word
really,
of humans
if you think
over
about
the word of God.
if you think about the law of
Brother, you are
embarrassment,
taking the words of a
All right.
human being over the words of God. Come
yes, because you're romanticizing the story and they're not. They're being honest and they're telling you what you would expect to happen. People should be forgetting things when it's an oral tradition. That's normal. You're saying, no, that never happened. It was miraculously preserved. Of course I'm going to believe them. So anyway, it says here, if we abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten.
Hey, host, I'm not a child. I'm not a kid. If you're going to have a conversation with me, coward, stop muting me. You have conceded. You're done. You're done. Keep muting me. You're
Be
done.
nice.
I'm trying to have a conversation, but he won't.
Okay, it
so
says
be
here, if we abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten. What does that mean?
Okay, abrogated the verse. What does the word abrogate mean?
Cause something to supersede it. Or
To change
replace it.
something. To change something, but it's very simple. Don't use big words. It's simple. To change something.
Stop telling me how to talk. Does it say forgotten
Cause
also?
it to be forgotten. Yes. We're getting to the second part now. Cause it to be forgotten.
Who's doing that?
So one is being changed. One is to be forgotten.
And they're being used interchangeably, right?
What do you mean they're being used, changing it to change it? What do you mean?
Anyway, is forgetting happening or not happening?
Forgetting, yes, that's taking place.
Okay.
Changes
Can you
taking place
prove?
and forgetting is changing place.
No problem. Can you prove that when forgetting happens, it's definitely from God?
Say that again. Can I prove when forgetting happens?
Yes.
Keep going. When forgetting happens, what?
Can you prove that that's definitely from God?
Bro, you must be stupid. It says here, some verses he makes you forget.
Just say no, dude.
Be nice.
Just say no, Nuri. If you can't prove it, just say no, brother. It doesn't have, it doesn't make me stupid because you can't prove it.
Brother, Allah says he can cause things to change and he can cause things to
I
be
know he
forgotten.
says that,
It's
and
very
we would
straightforward.
no
What's the
problem.
issue?
Is that a falsifiable claim?
Well, no, if it's God, it's not a falsifiable claim.
Brother Nuri, listen to me. I feel your pain, brother, okay? I really do. I wish I could tell you that this wasn't happening, but it is. You need to wake up, dude. If a woman told you this, you wouldn't believe her. Okay? If your business partner told you this, yes. If your business partner told you something like this, you would not believe her.
So sorry, 1 second. If a woman told me that God can cause me to forget something and she's speaking about God.
Oh my God. That's not what I'm saying to you, brother. Okay, are you married, Nuri? Are you married?
Bro, how about, listen, stop, brother, stop stressing yourself and just have a conversation.
I'm trying to, but you're not.
Brother, host, you're asking me, can God cause you to forget something? Of course, God can cause you to forget something.
Yes,
Get
yes.
to the point. Get to the damn point
Yes,
already.
so the point is,
I don't know if you want to hug, you want me to hold your hand or something? Just get to the point.
He getting angry.
Hey.
This guy's taking forever.
Let him go.
No,
let him go, guys. Let him go. Let him
you're being
go.
really
Just get to the point.
Let him go. It's
Get to
fine.
the
It's fine.
point.
Hey.
He's not saying anything crazy. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not. That's the funny
Nuri,
part. I'm not saying anything crazy.
Nuri, hear what I'm.
aggressive.
Here, let me write. Okay, we're
Stop
gonna.
being
Go on,
aggressive. Calm
We
down.
need the notepad. We need the notepad. Okay.
If you stand your ground, all of a sudden you're being aggressive and you need to calm
It's
down.
fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine,
I'm
guys.
telling the host to have a conversation with me while he's over here rubbing his bald head.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Look.
Go on.
Nuri. Okay, so the claim is God caused you to forget something, right? That's the claim.
Okay.
What I'm simply asking is this a falsifiable claim? Is it falsifiable or verifiable? Either one. Yes or no? Let's
Well,
just
if it's
put verifiable.
verifiable, I would go to verifiable side. Not a yes or no. It's verifiable. The answer would be verifiable.
Okay, so you're saying we can verify when God causes you to forget something.
As long as there's somewhere else that God told you what it was and then you forgot it, yes, we can verify it.
Okay, you didn't answer.
Or
the question.
falsify it depending on what is written.
You didn't answer the question, brother. How do we verify when you forget something? When
somebody reminds you, somebody or something reminds you.
No. Hear what I'm saying.
Brother, there has to be something to remind you about something that you forgot in order to remember it back,
He's
no?
literally crazy. He's literally crazy.
Go ahead,
Nuri, I'm gonna tell you God just made me forget your name. Okay? Now, can you determine whether I'm telling the truth or not?
Me personally, no, I can't determine that.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna wait another 20 minutes to get to the next topic. Okay.
I mean,
See, this is what I'm saying. No point whatsoever.
If you had
All
more
he
than
does is
one
ask a
brain
question,
cell,
and then thank you and pushes a button.
Nuri, If there's
Get to
no
the
way,
brother, get to the point. Just get to the point.
the point's been made. The point's been made, Nuri. If there's no way to prove, so now let's put it in Muhammad. Let's say Muhammad said, "Hey, I forgot this whole chapter of the Quran. It's abrogated." Can you prove that he just didn't forget it on his own?
Yes, I can.
Go ahead.
And nothing happens without the will of God.
That's circular.
Oh
Is it
yeah.
circular?
Nuri, I'm curious to know something.
Go ahead.
If you're Quran alone, where does your theology come from?
Hold on,
The
sister.
Quran
Hold
alone.
on. Hold on. It took us an hour
Sister,
to get
there
here.
can't be any other questions because the way
Yeah,
he
because he
sees
can't
it, he
track.
just wants to confuse.
He can't
He
track.
wants to confuse people rather than have a conversation.
Nuri,
The sister asking
so
a
you
clear-out
just
question.
so you just
Brother, listen,
admitted
listen.
so you just admitted that you
Listen,
can't
1 second,
prove
host.
it.
Give me
No,
1
no,
second,
no. You
please.
see, now I'm never gonna get him back on track. Jesus.
No, I have a different question.
I know you
What
do.
about
I know
the
you do.
preservation of the Quran?
hold
Is it
on.
verifiable? No, please.
Nuri. This is so sad, bro. Like, you would think this is so easy to just understand, right? Nuri, this is not verifiable, right? When Muhammad said he forgot part of the Quran, there's no way to tell if he just forgot it or if God made him forget it, right? There's no way to know. It's an unverifiable claim, brother.
Okay, it's unfalsifiable. Go ahead.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes. So
Keep
that
going.
means that your
Okay.
belief in a preserved Quran has no foundation. You have no way to prove it.
No
because
way, brother. Hold on. No, there's no way that you think that just because something is like you can't verify something, now your point is 100% strong. No way. There's only that point that you're holding on to try to prove everything your way.
Well, Nuri, if you take what we just learned, right, and you apply it to this verse was revealed for a reason, no?
What was that reason? Go ahead.
People were forgetting.
And what were people forgetting exactly?
The Quran. Parts of the Quran.
Now, so were people forgetting because people were just forgetting, or were people forgetting things that Allah wanted them to forget?
We'll never know.
I mean, Allah tells you right here, brother. So how do you mean we will never know?
So you're just taking the Quran's word for it.
So wait.
I have a good analogy for this.
Go ahead,
hold on.
sister.
If God tells me something, and like
Lori,
this, for
can you listen to
example.
my analogy? So
Sure, go ahead.
basically, imagine if I was a basketball player and then I said I'm the best basketball player in the world. So if you ever see me miss a shot, I did that on purpose. So then I miss a shot and then I'm like, well, I did that on purpose, so I'm still the best basketball player.
So you're telling me that you're missing
That was a
shot?
W.
Okay, so you're telling me that you're missing a shot. So can I speak, or is it just you guys speak and then?
I'm
that's
sorry,
it?
I'm sorry, girl. That was
Do you
just
guys?
good. That was good.
Hold on, sorry, host. Are you guys here to just impress one another or have
I'm
a
sorry.
conversation?
Okay, go,
Because as soon
Nuri,
as
go.
she says something,
Answer.
you just jump into getting
I'm
impressed.
sorry, because that was really good. I never heard
Okay,
that
my
before.
turn.
Go ahead.
Let me shit on that ASAP.
Go
This
ahead.
girl said if
He getting angry.
Sorry, I got a phone call. But yeah, this girl said if I'm the best shooter in the world and I miss one shot, you missed the one shot because you missed it on purpose. What would be the issue in that? You would still be the best.
He's gonna grant you that.
Wait,
But no, hold
I
on,
just found something insane out. I see why Muhammad
He
said
just
in the
granted it.
But hold
He
on,
just granted it.
you're right. I granted that because I want the point. What is the point? Because you're still the best player. Still the best shooter, though.
The
Are you?
hell? What the hell?
Guys, stay on topic. Stay on
That
topic,
is
please.
so
I answer your
funny.
question.
So
answer mine.
confused.
That's so funny. Hey, Nuri, I'm an astronaut.
Hold on. Stop running. One
an
at a
astronaut.
time. She just gave an example. Let's stick with that. I granted her that if she's the best shooter and she misses one shot, she's still the best shooter. Yes, she is because she missed it on purpose. So can we get to the point now?
So yes, the point is
Just like Allah made you forget on purpose.
okay,
she
Nuri.
missed it on purpose.
Okay,
It's not-
Nuri.
hold on one second, I'm
I
not
got
done,
you.
I'm not
I'm about to
done.
answer
I'm not
you.
done.
Yes,
It's
you
not
are.
like I'm not done. It's
You
not
are.
like she missed
You asked me the
shot,
question
but
3 times. I'm about to answer you. So
It's
now.
not like she missed. I'm asking.
So
questions.
now, is there a way for you to
It
prove?
is not like she missed the
I
shot
got
on
you. I got you.
She missed it on purpose.
So now, Is there a way
Didn't do
for
this
you
by
to
accident.
prove? So now is there a way for you to prove?
He did it on
Holy
purpose.
shit, dude.
Thank you for proving my point.
I swear to God, you're this
Thank you,
close to getting
sister. Go
dropped.
on, brother.
Okay, Nuri. So after all those commitments, if you agree to all those things, then is there any way to prove that Sister Bread is not the best basketball player? Now he doesn't want to talk.
First of all, she claimed that she was the best player, and she says she was the best player, but she decided to miss one. She didn't say that she missed one. She says she missed one on purpose. So she is still the best player compared to everybody else. Why? Because she didn't miss that shot by accident. She missed it on purpose.
She said, I am the best basketball player. Therefore,
Correct.
if you ever see me miss a shot, it's because I missed it on purpose.
Now,
so that
is she
means...
but hold on, is she claiming to be the basketball player, or is she really the best basketball player? Because I'm thinking of Stephen Curry, right? Stephen Curry, if he misses a three-pointer...
That's what's being called into question, you jahil. There's no way to prove that she is or isn't the best basketball player now because of that loophole she created for herself.
There's a way to prove, brother. There's a way to prove it.
Holy hell,
The
bro.
Quran's
You guys are
consistency is
fucking
the proof
geniuses.
to it. Just like Stephen Curry is the proof to it.
Yo.
You imbeciles.
Who else wants to try, bro? Somebody else.
Host,
Here, let's do this. Let's do. Oh, I got it. I got the
Kick
solution.
me at this point.
No. Let's do a mubahala. Let's do a mubahala.
Let's
do mubahala. Let's do mubahala. You ready? I call it the AI mubahala.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do an AI mubahala. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna ask AI who's right, and we're gonna let AI decide. Okay, AI. If I tell you I'm the best basketball player, and I make that claim, but then I say I am the best basketball player, therefore, if you see me miss a shot, then I missed it on purpose. Is there now any way to prove that I'm not the best basketball player?
No. Once someone claims they're the best basketball player in the world, they can dismiss every single miss, every bad game, every terrible performance by saying, I missed on purpose, or I wasn't trying. At that point, there is no way to prove them wrong, because they've created a situation where every piece of evidence against their claim can be explained away. This is actually a very good analogy for some religious claims. You just demonstrated a perfect example of an unfalsifiable claim. No matter what evidence you show,
Not biased at all.
bad stats, losses, the person can always protect their belief. by saying, I did
AI he picked up on it. He said this is a good analogy of some religious claims.
So that would explain that inconsistency.
Hold on. So what religious claims is this similar to? Would this be similar to saying if we ever cause a verse to be forgotten in the Quran while still claiming perfect preservation?
Yes, that's actually a very good comparison. You're pointing at Quran 2:106, the verse that says, whatever verse we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring a better one or similar to it. Your analogy fits like this. The basketball player claims, I'm the best in the world. When he misses, I missed on purpose. The Quran claims it is perfectly preserved. Not a single letter has changed. When someone points to the doctrine of abrogation or verses that were caused to be forgotten, we removed it on purpose. Allah replaced it with something better.
Wow.
So both positions become almost impossible.
So host,
Mashallah, brother.
Let me know when I can speak, okay? I'll wait.
Subhanallah.
That's exactly why your analogy works so well. Would you like me to
So now
show
do
you
me
the
a favor, do
strongest
me a
version
favor.
of this argument that critics make against the perfect
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, host, so this is what I want you to do. Now I want you to write to that AI thing that person is known to be, not claims, known to be because of his consistency. So can you add that in there too?
That's a slippery
No.
slope fallacy, Nuri. That's what's in question. This is like me
No,
saying
brother,
that,
brother.
that Scary,
Listen. Stephen, listen, brother. Listen.
no,
This is Stephen Curry.
no. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. Let's say this.
Host, can
Scary
I
tell
make my argument without being interrupted every?
No.
wait. He was quiet. I waited till he was done talking.
Thank you for being honest by saying no.
This is this like Scary telling me 10 things and 9 of the things he say is true. So thereby I take the 10th one without questioning the 10th one. That's a slippery slope fallacy. I need to take every claim Scary made into its own scrutiny. So we can grant that everything else about what the Quran or the author of the
What
Quran
is
says
this
is true.
scary
But
cook
this,
thing?
but if this specific thing is not true, then we shouldn't take it.
Especially
brother,
if
you
you're
have a good
God.
point. You have a good
Especially
point.
Nuri, remember, you're not talking about a guy who's been shown to be pretty consistent his whole life. We're talking about God. God needs to be perfect. Not like, oh, he's pretty good. Like he's
perfect.
Okay, can I speak? Can I speak? You guys keep speaking.
No, what is
Let
this
me
scary?
please.
What is scary?
Look at this. Look at this. Now the sister.
I don't know, sis. I just made it. They asked me to make a sticker yesterday or something
Why
like that.
am I
so.
here though if I'm not allowed to speak? I don't get it. Why
Go
am I
ahead,
here?
Nuri. Go.
Okay. For you to believe something, obviously any type of information, the basketball, with the example, and the religion, you have to gather your information before accepting a claim. If a person made a claim, I have to do my research on that person. If a person like Stephen Curry made this claim compared to a person like the host making this claim, I would have to take into consideration who these people are. Stephen Curry is somebody who can say this, and we could actually believe that, okay, you know what? Maybe there's a very good chance that he missed that shot on purpose because he's been.
All right. I can't deal with him. Kyle, you Muslim?
Nah, fuck nah.
Right.
Nah, fuck.
Yo, these guys are crazy. The stuff they believe,
What
dude.
the hell happened here?
Hey, Brett, that was a good analogy,
Muhammad,
bro.
wait, everyone stop.
Thank
I'm
you, thank
reading
you.
something and I'm seeing something horrible. While Muhammad was staying with the Halima family among Banu Sa'd, he went out with his foster brother to tend the animals. 2 men described in the account as men wearing white garments came to him. They opened his abdomen and took out his heart, opened it, and removed something they described as a portion of Satan?
Wow.
They are barbarians.
Wait, where does it
Is
say
a
that?
portion of Satan being removed from the heart of Muhammad?
Yo, Scary.
Yo.
Yeah, you gotta make a clip out of that. With bread, you gotta put her like in like Steph Curry's body. You gotta cut it off and you gotta make a clip, bro. It's gonna be legendary.
Please.
That actually wouldn't be a bad clip because that was a fire analogy right there.
That was the best analogy I've heard.
And then he granted it to her that she could still be the best basketball player. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. That was a great analogy.
Let's see.
God bless you guys.
Nuri wants to try again. What bless you, Neil?
Brother, I'm in the middle of speaking just because you're not
Nuri,
satisfied
it's just
with
'cause
what
you're just giving
hearing and you kick me.
bullshit.
And right now, as I speak again, you want to speak over me again. Brother, you don't want to have a debate.
Go ahead.
You're a
bro.
coward, brother. You want to speak over people. I'm in the middle of talking and I got kicked.
It's like hearing a little kid trying to explain to me that he knows everything about life, and I'm just it's hard to.
But I
listen
never
to,
said
bro.
I know everything about. Here's the issue, Siri. I never said I know everything about life. We're talking about a specific topic here, and because I'm answering a one question, you assume that I automatically feel like I know about life in general. Again, you brought up the basketball idea. She brought up the basketball idea. I'm using your basketball idea. I'm trying to work with your analogy. If you go and tell me you're the best basketball player and you will never miss, but then you miss, you're a liar. But if Stephen Curry tells me that he will never miss and he misses, then he tells me, you know what? I missed that on purpose. Based on the information. Let me finish. Let me finish. I don't know why you get so scared and go into running like Umar does from battles.
Okay, so
but just chill,
Holy
bro.
shit, nigga.
All right, so now
Just
Nuri, so now
Shut
you're
up, monkey. Chill. This guy should chill, nigga. Shut the fuck up. That's how you debate.
Monkey,
That's how you people debate.
Nigga, bro, look at you, bro. What the fuck you talking to, nigga? I'll beat the fuck out
Okay,
of you.
he's black. You're clearly not black. That
Nuri,
was just
don't request anymore, Nuri. You're a loser. Don't come up.
Bro, you like Chris Brown with autism, bro. Like last nigga to be talking, bro.
It's all right.
It's okay. I got you, bro. I muted him.
Thank you, Sophia the First.
I know.
Honey
Making my
bee.
way, it's an adventure every day.
Oh my god.
Gonna be my time. Yeah, I'm here to sing you a song while I tell you about how Satan was removed from the heart of Muhammad by people in white robes.
Bro, it only made me mad because Scary just told them, but what's in question is their claim. So you're going to say that his claim must be true because of a presupposition that he is already the best? Then it's irrelevant. That's what's in question. What the claim is coming from? Like,
What the hell is even this?
No,
like, I can't believe I found this.
You know what make me like confused? Like they say that they, I believe only Quran, okay? And there is Allah and Muhammad. So when you come to hadith, like a story or something, anything, information, is in a hadith, not in Quran, right? That means like they don't want to follow Muhammad or what? What is the issue?
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't want to follow him either. But Sophie, send me the story on Discord.
No, I will. It's in a bin Ishaq to a bin Isham.
I just thought about something else. With
The Sirah. Wait, it's inside the Sirah, and it literally says people in white robes removed Satan from the heart of Muhammad when he's like 6 years old. What the hell?
Yeah, it has surgery, like.
No,
Go ahead,
it's
Brett.
a different story.
Hold on. Brett wanted to say something. Go ahead, Brett.
So he kept saying, well, you know, you have to look at the track record. Like, if Steph Curry said it, then okay, we have more reason to believe him. But here's the thing: when it comes to Allah, He apparently let the previous scriptures get corrupted. So why should we, you know, believe that He did it on purpose this time?
Oh
yeah, I
my
mean,
God.
bro, he's literally, he's like one.
Allah has a bad track record.
He's shooting 25% from the field.
Not even. Yo, that's crazy. Allah, dude. That's another good point. We gotta definitely make a clip, and we're gonna put those two statements and put them together. Make it sound like it happened all together. You know what I'm saying?
Make it sound like it happened all together.
Amazing job, Fred.
Yikes.
He has a terrible track record.
He just
That-
DM'd me. He said,
that-
"You cowards are afraid of people exposing your lies."
Nuri, come back up, Nuri, because we just found the
No,
answer.
I muted Nuri, and I kind of like.
No. That guy is very aggressive and he's pissing
I
me off.
bullied Nuri out because he said that N word.
Wally doesn't care though, right, Wally?
What care about what?
Well, he made chimpanzee noises and then said the N word.
No, he didn't. I didn't hear that.
I
Did you
heard
guys hear
it.
that?
I heard that monkey
He said you
noises.
monkey.
I heard that, but I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't hear him make chimpanzee noises.
Bro, it's
Scary.
not much better, bro. But I mean, I'll
What's
beat
up,
his
Mo?
ass, bro.
How are
Sorry.
you?
What's good, Mo? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. You?
Good. Guys, Mo is... I don't know what Mo is anymore. Mo was asking some good questions on another panel that I met him on, and then we've been talking about Islam and stuff like that ever since. Where you at with your journey, Mo?
Let's just say I believe that. Well, I kind of changed my beliefs.
To what?
He's a Muslim, watch.
I'm not.
You're not.
Well,
You already said it. No
okay,
take
well,
backs.
I believe. No. I don't believe that I'm gonna get punished for doing what I want to do, but like, let's just keep my beliefs to where I believe at. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Interesting artifact.
So do you have any questions for today, Mo, or
No, I just wanted to tell you that.
you just wanted to hang out? So you just basically you don't believe that you're gonna get punished. And so what do you think? Is that Muslim or is that not Muslim?
No.
That's not basically Muslim, right? Okay. Nuri, we got the answer to your question.
That mute power makes you powerful, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you said the N-word,
Suppressing
you
the
idiot.
voice of the people makes you feel powerful, doesn't it?
Whoa,
Yeah, muting the
come
voice
on.
of the racist. makes
You
the
calling
voices
people
you don't
monkeys.
agree with.
You
Suppressing
calling
the
people
voices-
monkeys, Nuri.
Who did
I
I call
love
you're
a
gonna
to
get
monkey?
muted.
suppress racism.
Who did I call a monkey?
absolutely.
You called somebody a monkey.
Me.
Yeah.
What was the exact word that I used against you?
You said
You
monkey.
said the N-word, bro.
And
What
you
did I say?
verbatim said.
I didn't hear him say
Flip
N-word.
that.
Hold on,
Anyway.
hold on. Do you guys hold on? Are you guys recording this?
Yes.
Yes.
Can somebody please send me the part where I called somebody a monkey?
Or you
Yes,
said
I will.
And then you
chimpanzee.
said
I
the
think you said
N-word.
chimpanzee is what you said.
Yeah, you said
Chimpanzee,
something about
okay.
chimps.
Okay, I did not say nothing about a chimp, a monkey, a chimpanzee, or anything.
He's
If
a
you
lying
guys
ass
have this
nigga.
recording, I want you to please not only post it and put my picture and everything as a racist.
Wait,
Liar.
scary.
Post
You're on
it
YouTube,
and
right?
tag my
You
account.
Yeah.
liar.
too.
You said
wait,
the
hold on.
N-word
Scary,
right
scary,
in
scary.
front of my
I forgot to
face.
YouTube.
My
I
nigga,
forgot to
of course I
YouTube,
said the
scary.
N-word.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's not
So-
a problem. I didn't call nobody a monkey, no chimpanzee, no nothing
All
like
right.
that. So again,
Wally's about to go get it on my YouTube right now.
Are you black?
No, he's
I'm
not.
I'm black at heart.
He's about to say something. That's not
No,
usually
actually, I
how.
wasn't about to say something else.
That's not how it
You
goes.
assume I was
Nuri,
about
are
to say
you
something
black?
else. I'm black at heart.
All right.
My heart
Anyway,
doesn't get any
Nuri.
blacker than my heart.
Nuri, we got the answer to your stupid question. All right. So your question was.
my heart.
So your question was if
What was my question?
you said that you would grant it because of Allah's track record, right? Allah has a good
Damn.
track record, right?
The word I used was consistency, man.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
because
yes,
you
yes,
said
yes.
That's
you
a
said-
good boy. That's a
All
very
right.
good
Steph-
boy. You're keeping up.
All right.
So what you
Consistency.
said was you said
Hey,
because-
woman, be quiet. The man is talking.
Oh,
All right. All right. He gets dropped again.
Oh,
He gets dropped again.
Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
woman, be quiet. The
He
man
said,
is
"Woman, be quiet."
talking. He said.
I swear to God, I hate these people, bro. They know exactly how to They know how to get. Brett, do you want to let him back up or no? It's up to you.
Block him.
yeah, we can. I don't mind.
Black him.
All right,
I don't
Nuri.
No, I'm sorry. I say
Nuri,
black
the
like
woman,
that. I
the
don't
woman
mean it.
allowed you to come back, Nuri. Okay, so now, go ahead, Brett.
Okay.
I didn't
so
mean nothing
you
by it. I
said-
just wanted to touch somebody's feet.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Shut up. We're gonna move past it.
Okay, so you said that if Steph Curry claimed that he's the best basketball player, and so if he misses a shot, he did it on purpose, given his consistency, we can believe what he says. Versus if I say it, I don't have as much consistency, so we can't really trust it. So then you used this to apply it to Allah and say, well, Allah's consistent.
Hello,
so
not
we can
believe
trust
what
him.
he says.
Nuri,
Yeah,
wait.
Nuri.
Let her finish.
But here's the thing. How consistent is Allah if he allowed the previous scriptures to all get corrupted?
I agree.
Well, you use the keyword yourself, allowed.
Well, I have a question for Nuri.
Wait, no, wait.
Done. It's that simple,
Brett,
it's simple.
Sophia. We're trying to prove consistency.
By the way,
Okay,
Sophia,
when
I'm in
you're
your
done,
DMs
can
and
I
you're running
ask
away,
my
just to let you know.
question?
So what,
Yes,
what if
but-
I said, oh, but the reason why I wasn't consistent before was because I did it on purpose still. All these times that I missed, even in the past, it was all
No,
on
but
purpose.
not only that. There's no consistency. How many books did Allah reveal, Nuri,
True.
in all of time?
Scary. There is consistency. The
How many books did He
consistency-
reveal?
How many basketball players are we talking about? One.
One. So
How many
Allah.
books? Hold on. Consistency.
So
One
Allah
basketball-
revealed the
hold on,
Torah.
Hold on. Mute
The
again,
Injil.
mute again. Suppress my voice again.
And the Quran. How many of these got corrupted?
The Injil, the Quran, and the Torah. How many got corrupted?
Two.
Right? None got corrupted.
So the Bible is perfectly preserved.
As far as we're talking about the religion is corrupted, but the books are preserved.
Ah, you're right.
Suppressing
No,
my
leave
voice
him
again.
there.
I
Don't
see.
get him out. Don't get
What
him
did he
out.
just
I want
say?
him-
Suppressing my voice again.
He's done
Yes, I
something
see.
amazing. I love it. I love it. He agrees
I love you
without
too. Let's
Tubbery
go
and all
on.
them.
Let's move forward.
He agrees without Tubbery. Okay, listen. Nuri, no.
Al-Kufari?
Now I want to talk to you, Nuri. Can I talk to you about something?
You can talk to me anytime you want.
This is amazing. Thank you. So
I know I'm amazing. You're welcome.
You believe
Yo,
that
please
the
stop, bro. You're making me
interpretation.
uncomfortable.
This guy's so weird.
Stop.
You're making
you
me
believe the
comfortable.
interpretation? You believe the interpretation of the Bible is corrupted, not the actual text, correct?
No, what I believe is that the Torah and the Bible is completely hidden away. So there's nothing corrupted about the books. What you have, can I finish
All
my
right,
thought or
all
I'm
right,
about
No,
to
no,
be
no,
muted?
let him do it.
Oh, no, I can't. It's too much. It's my brain.
And he was being a weirdo, bruh.
My brain is just.
can talk.
What does he mean
I
hidden
don't
away? What does that
even
mean?
care if he's
What does
being
that mean?
weird at me.
Completely hidden away. What does that mean?
No, don't get him out. Let him come back.
Scary.
Please.
You keep kicking me out every
Don't
2
kick him
seconds.
out.
You're
Don't
so
kick him
terrified.
out. Let me do this.
And the host, if
Nuri.
you're gonna kick me, brother, make you decide.
Nuri.
Either you want me here or you don't want me
Stop,
here.
Nuri.
Go on,
Look,
go on,
I'll
I'm
make
listening,
sure
I'm
you
listening.
stay here. Watch. Nuri,
ahead.
where does your theology come from?
The Quran for the 100th
Do you
time.
believe in Tawheed?
Sure, yeah, I do.
Okay, sure. So are the attributes of Allah?
Is what attributes of Allah?
No, sister. Why you want to change the topic?
Go ahead. Listen,
Keep
what?
him
Because she
no,
doesn't have
press
nowhere
him.
to go.
No, press him on
You
where
guys
he's
have
going.
nowhere to go.
Press him on where he's going. Okay, so you said the books are lost. Is that what you're saying, Nuri?
The books are hidden. They're not lost. They're hidden.
What does that
away.
mean? What does that mean?
I mean, I'm speaking English. What do you think it means? People are hiding the books.
So does anybody know where they are?
There are people not only that know where they are, but there are people that know the truth of what's exactly written in the book and where they differed it, but they're hiding it from the rest.
Another unfalsifiable claim, bro. Leave me alone, dude. What's wrong with these people? Nuri, leave me alone, dude. Leave me alone, dude. You're just gaslighting everybody. Just cut it out, dude.
He's racist and he's evil.
Somebody said block him.
Block him. Yeah, I've been trying to block him.
No,
You
don't block,
have
don't block.
block power.
Bro, we're running out of Muslims to talk to, bro. That's all we got left.
No, you're not. You just
We
need to be
are.
more offensive.
Let's ask Mo. I bet you Mo could get it. Mo, let's ask Mo. All right, Mo, check this out right here, Mo.
Oh no.
Because you're honest. I think you're going to be honest about this. All right, look. Allah says if we ever abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, we replace it with a better one. Okay, now Mo, be honest. What do you think was happening that this verse needed to get revealed?
What I'm thinking is that Christians something to do with that. They
What did I do?
No. So this is so remember, this is the Quran we're reading right
okay,
here.
wait.
This is the Quran.
Okay, wait. No. Let me go back into what this says.
Yeah.
If we ever abrogated a verse or caused it to be forgotten, if we ever, so what does it mean by if we ever? Are we talking about Muslims in this sense?
Yes. So remember, each verse is revealed according to something that was happening in Muhammad's life.
In Muhammad's life, yeah.
Right. So when something would happen and Muhammad didn't know what to do, Allah would reveal some wisdom.
Yeah.
Right. So there was something happening here that Allah felt like making this statement. What do you think that was?
I'm guessing a verse was forgotten.
Yes, exactly. Right. So Allah is he's giving reassurance. He's saying, oh, you forgot a verse? Don't worry. When you forget a verse, I just replace it with a better one. Right?
Yeah.
So this proves that they were forgetting verses.
What do you mean forgetting verses? Prophet Muhammad forgot the verse, or he forgot it entirely, or he just didn't?
Yeah, look, I'll show you some cases.
Like, what do you mean he forgot the verse? Like, there is so much to.
Look,
like when you're saying forgot a verse, you could say, oh, he forgot how to say the verse, or he forgot or he forgot the entire verse, or.
Yeah, so I'll show you some examples. So here's Sahih Muslim 790C. Wretched is a man who says, I forgot such and such chapter, or I forget such and such verse, but he has been made to forget. Okay, so this is the standard that they used to go by at that time.
Okay, listen, forget means Okay, they're forgetting the verse, meaning they're disregarding it entirely, or they don't know it and they forgot the verse.
We can show you different examples. So here,
because that first one you just showed me kind of means that he kind of forgot it. I don't know if he's disregarding the whole verse.
What's your question exactly? You're saying if they forgot a verse or versus a chapter?
Yeah.
They would forget verses and chapters.
The whole thing itself?
Yep.
And who would be forgetting?
Muhammad, the companions, everybody.
I mean, do we hold him to the account that he's a human and that he can still forget?
That would be the normal understanding, yes. But unfortunately, in the Quran, it tries to pretend like it was a miraculous forgetting. You with me?
I'm here.
So here, I'll read you this one. Sahih Bukhari 5037. It says, the Prophet heard a man reciting Quran in the mosque and said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he has reminded me of such and such verses and such surah. Here's another one. Allah's apostle heard a man reciting the Quran at the night and said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he has reminded me of such and such verses and such surahs, which I was caused to forget. You see?
Yeah. I've heard this argument before.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about it?
It's not really... Well, it is a big argument. But I feel like...
Mm-hmm. Like what?
How do you know that the Quran is... Okay, wait, here. So... How do you know that it's not because...
Because Allah?
Yeah.
You don't know. That's the problem. You don't know if it is, but also you don't know if it isn't.
What if you're interpreting it to be that way?
That could be. But what I'm saying to you, do you know what an unverifiable claim is?
A claim you cannot verify.
Right. So it like Sister Bread said earlier, right? If she says, I am the best basketball player, therefore, if you ever see me miss a shot, it's because I did it on purpose.
I wouldn't think that's true.
You wouldn't believe that, right?
Not every basketball shot goes in.
Right. But if I tell you I'm the best basketball player and I definitely never miss, so if I do miss, it's because I did it on purpose, you wouldn't believe me, right?
No.
Okay. So same thing with the Quran. The Quran says the Quran's perfectly preserved. So if you ever see something get lost, it's because I made you forget it.
Now, why would God want you to forget it?
That's the point. You would think that he wouldn't want to do that.
Maybe it's trying to get to something.
Like?
I don't know. I'm not like the best educated on this topic, but I've heard this argument.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to realize you wouldn't believe this in any other scenario. Right?
What do you mean by I wouldn't believe this in any other scenario?
Like if I told you about the basketball thing, or if I told you, hey, whenever you're not looking, my car definitely turns into the Batmobile. So just don't look at it. Right? You wouldn't believe that. These are unfalsifiable, unverifiable claims.
And you know for sure this one isn't like viable and there's no other proof to this?
Like what? Give me an example of something you would take as proof.
Maybe like a reason why God made him to forget? Is there a specific reason or?
No. There's not.
As I said, I'm not like the most knowledgeable on this like topic, but I've heard.
Yeah, the reason that this verse was revealed is because people were forgetting. That's why this verse was revealed. Everyone was forgetting. It's normal. You can't memorize a book.
Yeah.
Right? Some people can, but they're like geniuses, but like not everybody could do that, right?
Yeah.
So you would expect in 7th century Arabia for everybody to not be a genius. They were forgetting things. Even Muhammad said he was forgetting things. So then when Muhammad realized that people were saying, wait a minute, how are you forgetting things? That you're the prophet and I'm forgetting things and everybody's forgetting things and we're reciting things differently. Then this verse was revealed to say, no, you're not forgetting things. Allah is making you forget. It was an excuse. Right, Nuri?
It's not geniuses that remember the Quran, actually, a whole book. So you're wrong on that.
Let me ask you this. What about the 600,000 hadith? Who memorized that?
That doesn't matter, and I don't care, because as far as the Quran goes, it doesn't rely on intelligence. And I can show you a verse.
Yeah, so they memorized 7 Qurans, 600,000 hadiths, never made a mistake, everything was perfect.
I don't know about how much hadiths they memorized.
When
but
you
I can
forget
tell
it,
you,
it was a miraculous forgetting, and we're supposed to believe that.
Host, to remember the Quran, all it takes is Allah's will, not a genius. It doesn't take intellect to remember the Quran. I could prove this to you using the Quran.
Anyway, let's move
Muhammad,
forward.
Muhammad, you should know this. In the Quran, it says that Allah will only make people He wants to make to remember the entire Quran. So when Allah says that He chooses who remembers the entire Quran to become a Hafiz, Allah is telling us that remembering a book, the Quran specifically, does not rely on intelligence. It relies on Allah's will on who remembers these books. So even in Arabia, you didn't need to be a genius to remember the entire book, because that laid in God's hands, not on your intelligence.
You memorize all the Quran?
Who?
You.
Me? No.
Wow.
But the memorization of the Quran is not in the hands of your intellect. It's in the hands of God on who He wants.
That means, oh my God.
Oh my God, that's your argument. Oh my God, God didn't pick you. God didn't pick you. Oh my God, that's so sad. That's your argument, right?
For memorizing.
That's your
Quran,
argument, huh?
God saying that it's Allah is choosing you that you can memorize. You told me now that I know I'm not memorizing the Quran. That means that you are not chosen.
Thank you for making it clear. Thank you for making it clear.
Wow. I'm so
Allah
sorry,
didn't
Habib.
choose me, so now Allah didn't
sorry,
choose me to
Habibi.
marry.
طولي
See,
بالك
there goes
حبيبي.
the sound
طولي
effects
بالك.
again.
طولي
Suppressing
بالك.
my voice again.
Well, if
Suppressing
I
my
wasn't
voice again.
chosen to memorize the Quran, I cannot memorize it.
There you go. That's what he's saying.
No, you cannot, brother.
Astaghfirullah, fam.
Allah
no-
says in the Quran, brother, don't
You
ask
have.
me, ask Allah.
Oh, wait. So he's saying you have no free will. Uh-oh.
So host, you
Not the
look what
free
just
will
happened.
topic.
Uh-oh.
This
So wait,
guy,
Nuri.
every time,
Nuri,
hold
so-
on, when Muhammad was here, it was a
That's a whole
conversation.
different
Now that I'm here, nothing but sound effects. Every
Nuri,
time
so
I come here,
Nuri, does
nothing
he?
but sound effects. Listen,
Wait, so does he have free will then? What if he wants to just take his time and memorize the Quran?
then he will take his time.
So he can't do it, or he could do it.
Well, I'm not God. I can't say who can and who can't do it. That's in God's hands, right?
But you said God chooses.
Exactly. Am I God? So why would I be able to? How would I be able to tell if Muhammad?
Oh, so he can't do it if
Oh,
Allah doesn't
suppress
let
my
him.
voice again.
But if he chooses to do it, then that just means Allah let him.
No. If he chooses to do it, it's a matter of he's able to accomplish it or not. If he accomplishes it, he was chosen to be a Hafiz.
Anyway, Nuri, let's move forward
If-
because you're already baked on this.
Why
Let's
are you
talk
so,
about.
Why are you
let's
so
talk about.
afraid
Let's
of me speaking and finishing
let's talk about
a
it because
sentence?
nobody wants to hear your nonsense. All right, here. Let's read it. Let's read if the Quran is violent. Okay.
If my voice was a little bit more attractive, you would probably let me finish my
Oh
sentence,
my
huh?
God, it's so annoying.
Let's read. Let's read. Let's
That's
read
it.
the.
Thank you, sister. That's exactly my point. My voice is so annoying. You guys don't want me to finish a thought with you.
Habibi, calm down.
I'm sorry I don't
We
sound
are
like Muhammad.
listening
I'm
to
sorry I don't sound like the host. I'm sorry I don't sound like you. What can
It's
I
not
do?
your voice. It's not your voice. It's your thought process is crazy.
Just read
All
your
right,
voice.
let's
It's
see
my
if your book.
intellect. You can't stand my intellect. That's what's getting you angry.
So Mo, just so you know, Nuri is a Quran only Muslim. So he thinks that the hadiths are all corrupted and blah blah blah.
Host, ask Muhammad about chapter 17, 110 when he prays wrong. Ask him about that.
No, it's okay.
No, of course not. You little
Now-
coward.
So now we're gonna ask you some questions, okay? So let's see. You said the Quran does not teach to fight people for money, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's read it. So it says here, fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor comply with Allah and His messenger have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of truth among those who were given the scripture until they pay the jizya. Okay. Is this fighting for money?
For those who do not believe in the last day. Well, is it for money or for those who do not believe in the last day?
No, it says
And comply with Allah and His messenger, what He has
It says,
forbidden.
no.
Or nor embrace the religion of truth
Christ, bro.
amongst those who were given the scripture. So is it for money? Or is it for those things that Allah names?
Shit. Wait, how is this talking about money?
Let's show you. So it
Alright,
says
he's an
here.
imbecile. The host is an imbecile.
So
Go
here,
on.
look, it says right here. So there's a couple things going on here. It says fight those who do not believe in Allah. And then it says until
Or the
they
last day. Or the last day. Finish everything. Finish it.
until they give the jizya, right? Okay, so there's two things going on. Let's
So
write,
we're
let's
fighting
write
them
this
for
down.
money now.
So there's people doing fighting and there's people getting fought, right?
For money, right? Only
Okay.
for money.
So the people getting fought, they're getting fought for disbelief. Okay?
Good
The
boy,
people
keep fighting.
fighting they're doing the fighting for money. Yes. Okay, do you see that? So now let's go back to the verse and let's see
So it has
why.
nothing to do with law. They're only fighting for money. What a genius.
So
Two-point
let's see.
genius.
So let's see why this situation occurred, right? In verse 28. Oh, where is it? In verse 28, it says,
By the way, Muhammad, chapter 87, 6 and 7, we will make you recite and not forget except what Allah
here it goes.
wills.
It says,
on.
"O believers, indeed the polytheists are impure, so do not let them approach the sacred mosque after this year." Okay? So this sacred mosque, as you guys know, is the Kaaba, right?
Kaaba, yep.
Okay. Now the Kaaba, it was a market. Did you know that?
The Kaaba was a market?
At the time.
What do you mean market?
So because at the time the people had over three. Here, I'm gonna tell you. So at that time, the Kaaba had over 300 idols. Okay?
Idols.
And so people used to travel.
Listen to this guy. Idols, astaghfirullah.
Well, like this guy is this nonsense guy. You
I
just
know,
here for
I
a
know,
fun.
sister, I know. But I think Mo gets it. Anyway, Mo. So
Mo
before.
is the one making these noises. What are you talking about?
All right. Okay, I'm gonna just drop you for a little bit.
Run again.
Yeah. Thank
All right, Mo. So, did you know about the 300 idols that were in the Kaaba before, or you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
Okay. So the whole idea of Islam was there was that square thing that you guys call the Kaaba. That place was for pagans to worship their gods. Okay. And then when Muhammad came, when he started to preach, he said, "No more of this. No more gods. Now there's only one God." So he started to preach, get all these other gods out, and there's only one God now. So those people in Mecca, they kicked him out. Maybe you heard of that part of the story.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he got kicked out, he went to Medina, and then he got more followers. And when he became powerful, he came back to Mecca, and now he kicked those people out. You get it? So these people with their 300 idols got kicked out. And that's what this verse is about right here. It says right here, "O believers, the polytheists," this is people who believe in many gods, "are impure, so they should not approach the sacred mosque after this year." You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, these 300 idols are gone, But the problem with that is those 300 idols were a reason to do Hajj. You know what Hajj is, right?
Yeah, but why were the 300 idols the reason to do Hajj?
The same way that you do Hajj today for the Kaaba, other people in that country used to do Hajj for the 300 idols.
Wow.
Okay? Before Muhammad.
What is it? Sorry. Have you watched the Messenger?
Have I
Risala?
watched The Messenger?
The movie.
Yeah, it's called
No.
Risala. Please watch that, then you will understand everything.
That's a good movie.
You
So
will, you will know what this idol means. This Hubal, whatever they used to do spiritual things, in that Kaaba before the Kaaba made like that thing.
yeah. So now
It will be easy for you.
so now that there was so because there were so many idols there, that shows you that people used to come from all over the place. People with different gods, they would come and worship at the Kaaba. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So the Kaaba was like a central point in that area where everybody from different lands would come and travel there. Okay? And so it turned into a marketplace. You get it?
Mm.
Because if you're there, it's like a mall or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere where a lot of people go, you can now trade with other people from different countries. So maybe in my country we got cotton, in your country you have camel, so we trade camel for cotton. You get what I'm saying?
Exchange.
Exchanges. So people would do that at the Kaaba. But then when Allah said no more Hajj, no more polytheism, then the marketplace got closed at the Kaaba. You get what I'm saying? So now what would happen if the marketplace gets closed? The Quran basically says the people became poor. So here we go back here. So it says, "O believers, the polytheists are impure, so they should not approach the sacred mosque after this year." And then he says, "If you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you." You with me? So what did the people fear as soon as they closed the marketplace at the Kaaba?
Money. They won't have any more money.
They won't have any more money. They were like, "Wait a minute, we're gonna get poor." Okay? And so the very next verse was revealed because Allah said, "You're not gonna get poor. I'm gonna give you another way to make money." So the very next verse, fight though. Where is it? What did I do? Oh, here, the next verse right here. Fight those who do not believe in Allah from the people that were given the scripture until they pay the jizya. Right here. This is the very next verse.
Oh, so they gave them a way to make money.
Yes, exactly. They said you can't make money at the Kaaba anymore, but now you have to leave Mecca, go find Christians and Jews to fight and make them pay jizya. And that's how you're going to replace the money that you lost from the Kaaba. You get it?
So Muhammad, what's happening here is it's not about money. What the Prophet's job was to do was to get rid of the polytheists so that only the actual Muslims go to that location. Now, if the situation happens to be money, God says, if you fear money, then don't worry, God will enrich you. That second verse that he showed talking about how the enriching is going to happen, that's not talking about how the enriching is going to happen. That's just telling people to keep them away and keep them protected. Because here's the thing, how are you going to take jizya from a polytheist and then allow him to enter the house of God when God says they shouldn't be entering the house of God no more? They could easily be opening that market that they have around the Kaaba rather than inside of the Kaaba, but they wanted to be inside the Kaaba. So you got to ask yourself, why would the Prophet, peace be upon him, if he's charging jizya? Is he charging the jizya for the polytheists to live in that land? Or is he charging the polytheists jizya, or the people of the scripture, jizya, to walk inside of Mecca in order to be able to worship their God? Which one is it? So is the jizya to give the permission to the people of the scripture to walk inside of the house of God in order for them to worship their gods? Is that what you're saying? That the Prophet Muhammad is charging them jizya for
Oh,
walking
shit.
inside the Kaaba to worship one of the
Mo,
300 gods?
is he making sense to you or no?
I don't kind of, not really.
So let me repeat it again to you, Mo. He's saying that they were told there was 300 gods there, and because of those 300 gods, different people were coming in, and because different people were coming in, it turned into a business hub. Right or wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then what he's saying is happening is that the Prophet is ordered to get rid of these people that are coming in there to worship the 300 gods, and that if you fear that this will affect the business hub, don't worry, because Allah will provide for them. Now, what the host is saying is that the second verse that he showed us is God telling us how he's going to provide for them. But now here's where the issue comes in. The order was to keep them from walking inside the Kaaba, not from being in Mecca or Medina. So what you're telling me from your understanding is that jizya is to let the people walk inside of the Kaaba so they can worship one of the 300 gods.
Wrong. That's not what we're saying. You completely misunderstood that.
So what is the jizya for? What is Muhammad judging?
Here, I'll show you.
What is Muhammad taking the jizya for?
I'll show you.
Go ahead, show me. Is it so they can live in the land, they can enter a land, they can enter the Kaaba? What is the reason?
None of that. It's simply to replace their economy that they lost.
So, okay, but listen to what I'm saying. Once they take that money, right?
Mm-hmm.
This jizya, does it allow the people of the scriptures, what does it allow them to do? But if they don't give the jizya, what are they not allowed to do?
No. Now you're moving over to different spots because we're talking about getting conquered here, right?
No, you're talking about jizya, brother, charging jizya.
I saved my phone and
asking,
then
what is the jizya for? What is the jizya for? That's what I'm asking you.
You're not tracking.
To live in land?
You're not tracking.
I am tracking. You're not tracking. You're not tracking. What is that jizya for? What is the jizya for?
Nothing. It's just so that the people don't get unalived. That's it.
Thank you. So the point of the jizya is to be allowed to let you live in the land, correct?
What land?
The land, Mecca, Medina.
What land?
Mecca, Medina.
No, wrong.
So which land is it then?
The Muslims were going out of Mecca, Medina to go find Christians and Jews in the Byzantine Empire to make them pay jizya.
Brother, you just read the previous verse where it was getting rid of the people from inside of the house, where God was ordering them to live inside of the house and not to fear money. So what are you talking about going to other places? He's talking about, the verse was talking about getting people out, not going to places.
Correct. So if the people are out, then where are the people that they're going to fight?
Muhammad, when you charge somebody a jizya, are you going outside of your country to charge them jizya, or are you charging them jizya for living in your Muslim land and not being a Muslim?
On the land.
Thank you. So you're not going and taking over their land to charge jizya. You're fighting the people that are in the land to give you jizya if they're not Muslim, right or wrong, Muhammad? Muhammad's completely confused about this. He didn't even know there was 300 gods inside of the Kaaba at one point. So again, Muhammad, he's talking about coming out of the Kaaba or the country. He's got to be more clear because the Prophet himself is not going to another country to charge jizya. This is happening inside the Kaaba or Medina.
Right here.
Host, make up your mind.
I found it.
Share it with
123.
me.
123 says, "O you who believed."
What chapter?
9, same chapter.
123, okay.
O you who have believed, fight against those adjacent to you of the disbelievers. What does that mean?
Adjacent means the opposite.
Adjacent means
Who's
those
standing?
around. It means around
Like,
you.
oh, around.
No, adjacent means somebody standing opposite to you.
That's not what that means.
Are you sure?
100%.
Give me 1 second. So you're saying it's more so distance-wise. That's what you're saying, right? Around you, correct?
you.
Yeah, I can even show you the scholars what they say about this.
Okay. Let's go with your idea because I'm reading another translation here, and the other translation is close to you. So let's go within proximity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on.
So what had happened at this point is Muhammad had already conquered the Arabian Peninsula. It was 100% Muslim now, the Arabian Peninsula. So now Allah says, now fight those that are adjacent to you, meaning directly next to you.
And who are these people specifically that you're fighting?
The Byzantines, the Romans.
Does it say the Romans?
That's who was next to them.
My question is, Allah tells you to fight those that were close to you of who? Of the Romans, of the Jews, of the Christians, of the Catholics, of the disbelievers, of the polytheists, of who?
It says the people of the book.
No, it doesn't. It says close to of the disbelievers.
Which is the people of the book?
No, the people of the book are the people of the book. The disbelievers are disbelievers. Because people of the book, some of them are going to heaven. So you're telling me some disbelievers are going to heaven?
Let's prove that you're wrong. 1 second.
This guy thinks disbelievers are going to go to heaven.
So the question is, are the people of the book disbelievers? Let's see.
The disbelievers are those who wrote scriptures with their own hands and said that this is from Allah. Those are the disbelievers.
All right, here we go. 1 second. This Quran is... Just so you know, I feel really sorry for you, Nuri.
And brother, if a person like you in this world feels sorry for me, it means nothing. Your intellect is completely trash.
Here, look what it says here.
Hey.
The Jews, it's okay, sister, he's a loser. The Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah. The Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Such are their baseless assertions, only parroting the words of earlier disbelievers.
So are they disbelievers or are they parroting the word of the disbelievers, man? Because here's the thing. This doesn't say the people of the book, the people of the scripture. This says the Christians and the Jews.
All right, brother. I can't deal with you.
Run again. Run again.
What is wrong with him?
He's weird. What's up, Al Mahdi?
Are you okay, amigo?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you, buddy. I was listening to what you were saying for the last 5-10 minutes, and I found it really interesting. But like, my question to you is like, with what authority are you interpreting what the Quran is saying? Like, how can you interpret that scripture correctly?
We're using all of the evidence available. What about you?
So the Quran, right? There are hadiths about it that they are surface level meanings about it, and then there are hidden meanings when it comes to the Quran. And also remember that the Quran.
I asked you a question.
Go on.
You asked me what I'm using. I said all of the available evidence, meaning the Quran
What is
itself.
the available evidence in your view?
I'm about to answer you. Meaning the Quran itself and all historical narrations. Now I'm asking you, what are you using?
I wouldn't dare interpret the Quran.
Okay, so
I
you
think
don't.
a man appointed by God should interpret the Quran.
Like who?
Abdullah Hashim Abu Sadiq, named in the will of the Prophet.
When was he born?
He was born in the 80s.
In the 80s. So somebody who
Yeah,
was
in
just
the
born.
1980s. He's still alive. He's still alive today.
Where is
He's
he?
named. He's named in the will of the Prophet Muhammad.
Where is he?
And he's the
Where is
second
he?
Mehdi at the time. He's
Where
in
is
the
he?
UK.
Where?
He's alive right now?
Where in the UK?
What?
That's
he-
that's redundant. Why is that important?
Is he in his house?
What? No, why is that important? You're just
Where
buying
is he?
time. You can't answer
Just
the
curious.
question.
Where is he?
Amigo, you're just buying time.
Where
you
is
don't have
he?
The right.
Oh, he's in
Brother.
prison. Oh, he's in prison.
Brother, no, he's not. Brother,
Where is
brother,
he?
listen.
Where is he?
Hazrat Yusuf was in prison.
Where is your
Some of the
Mahdi?
imams were in prison.
Where is your? Where
Jesus was
is?
crucified.
So
What are
he
you
is in
talking about
prison.
He's in prison.
So he is in
Brother,
prison
he's
then.
not. Brother, that's redundant. You're
Where is
dodging
he?
the question. Brother, you're dodging the question.
Okay, let's grant you that he's in prison. Okay, I'll grant you. Okay, I'll grant you that he's in prison. Okay, let's move forward.
Jesus was crucified.
What is he
because the
using?
Roman-
No problem. What is he using to interpret the Quran? Is he using
Brother,
the
he's a
evidence?
man appointed by God. No,
So he's
appointed
not
by
using-
the
Guy
God.
that is still alive right now, that is appointed by the Prophet, is in prison?
Yeah.
Brother, listen. If you guys are honest, then you will know.
So wait, so
that
he's also not
Jesus was
using.
wrong.
Wait.
Brother,
So
are
he's
you going to
also.
listen to me? I can just go off.
I got
Okay.
you. So he's also dismissing the evidence, right? Just to be clear.
No, brother, listen.
What do you mean no? Oh, so he uses hadith?
Let me explain. Let me answer the question. You asked me a question. Let me answer the question. Okay. The book. I'm going to stick to the facts. The book that you're interpreting came 1400 years ago. It was standardized in the Khilafat of Osman. Okay. Which means that scriptures were taken out of it. It is a scripture, it is a book that has hidden meanings and then they have surface level meanings. And this book is connected to historical accounts of things that happened in the past. My question to you is simply this. What credibility do you have sitting here interpreting a text that you have, that no fallible human being should be interpreting in the first place?
None. What about you?
Exactly. So the issue is what? I think yourself and all the non-working scholars who consider themselves to be putting themselves on a pedestal that is so high that they can, interpret scripture from 1400, 2000 years ago need to
All right.
reflect.
All right, I heard enough of your bullshit. All right, so now, once again.
Are you going to ask me where he is? Is that going to be your comeback, amigo?
No, just calm down and just listen. Let's grant you that you have a guy. So now you said I'm not an authority, right? And I said I'm not. Okay, now what makes him an authority?
Because he was named in the will of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay.
About which a document about
Okay,
which
so
the Prophet
hold
said.
on.
Let me just finish up.
Hold on.
About
Hold on.
Yeah.
I was also named.
Okay.
I was also named.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about the will about which the Prophet said, whoever holds on to it will never go astray. Are you aware of this hadith, the calamity of Thursday?
I am. They didn't write anything down.
Of course they did. It's in Shia literature. I thought you had the evidence.
Oh, so wait a minute. Hold on. So now you're using hadith.
You said yourself that you were using hadith. I thought you were sticking to the evidence.
And you said yourself that you didn't use hadith.
I never said
Oh, so you only use hadith when it fits your narrative.
Well, the hadith, we know factually.
So now,
that
what's
some
his
hadith-
name? What's his name again? Can you tell me his name?
No, let me answer the question that you just said about the hadith. Abdullah Hashim.
Here. Let me. Abdullah Hashim. Hold on. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. So
Let me
Abdullah.
I
just
still want to
answer
know
one.
more about the guy that was appointed by the Prophet that's in prison right now. Who is
He's
that
a,
guy? What is
he's a
his
cult.
name?
He's a cult leader. He's in jail for rape.
Brother.
What's his name?
None of this is true.
His name's Abdullah
His
Hashim,
name
right?
is Abdullah Hashim.
Okay.
His name is Abdullah Hashim.
So now let me ask you a
His
question.
name-
So hey,
Go on.
Goofy. So that means let's pretend. Let's just pretend. I don't believe you, but let's just pretend that there's a piece of paper dated all the way back to the 7th century that says Abdullah Hashim is my, what does he say? My heir?
So it says
Does he
that
say that?
after the death of the Prophet,
Uh-huh.
there will be 12 Imams.
12 Imams,
And
okay.
after the 12 Imams, there will be
Uh-huh.
12 Mahdis.
12 Mahdis after that.
Yes, and the names of the first 3 Mahdis are mentioned in the will.
Mm-hmm. The first
As
3.
Ahmed, yes, as Ahmed, Abdullah, and Al-Mahdi. And this is in Shia literature.
So Ahmed.
Oh wait, so this guy isn't even.
Abdullah. No, he's not. This is a cult, brother Mo. Don't worry.
Al-Mahdi.
Ahmed, Abdullah, and who else?
Al-Mahdi.
And
So-
Al-Mahdi.
Just so you know.
Hold on.
Because you mentioned that you know about the.
Hold on. So there's gonna be a guy. Hold on. So there's gonna be a guy who's gonna be a Mahdi, and his name's gonna be the Mahdi.
Yes.
You sound like a genius already. So now let's just be sure. What does it say about this? So you guys, you have the second one then in this list, Abdullah.
That's correct. The first one was Ahmed al-Hassan, and he came in Iraq.
He came in Iraq, so he's gone already. He's Gucci. Okay. And then the second one's Abdullah. Now, does it have his last name in the will?
No, just the first name, Abdullah.
Wow, why didn't it mention his last name?
You sound like an idiot.
I don't know. Go ask the Prophet.
Abdullah, what does Abdullah mean?
Servant of God.
I've never heard this name before. Have
Very
you?
popular name, actually.
Oh, it's a popular name. Oh, it's a
So
popular
many
name.
people could have this name, so how do you know that it is appointed to this person?
So
and
you're a
not-
dumbass, basically.
You know how
No,
many
brother,
people have
brother,
this
listen.
name? This could mean literally anybody.
Literally.
Okay, let me answer that question. Let me answer
Go
that
ahead.
question. Let me answer that question. Because I assume that both of you are Christians and non-Muslims.
I'm not.
And in actuality,
La ilaha illallah
Okay,
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
That's awesome. In actuality, I'm not even speaking to you two. I'm speaking to the 64 people listening. About this will, in the hadith of Calamity of Thursday, the Prophet mentioned that whoever holds on to it will never go astray. So some Tom, Dick, and Harry can't just come in and claim the will. If they did, then the Prophet would be a liar. Now, obviously, you would attest to that anyway.
Abdullah,
because you guys don't
Abdullah.
believe in the Prophet.
Hey, Abdullah, we just want to know how your Abdullah is this Abdullah. That's all we want to know. How can we prove that your
Because-
Abdullah, out of the millions of Abdullahs, how do we know that that's supposed to be this Abdullah?
So, okay. So the hadith that I'm referring to, this hadith is confirmed by Sunnis. Why is it confirmed by Sunnis? Because it is in Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari. It is in the most popular books of Sunni Muslims. Okay.
No, it isn't.
This hadith is
No, it isn't.
also attested.
No, it isn't.
By
No, it
in the
isn't.
books.
I disagree.
Brother, it is.
Prove it.
Brother, don't
Prove it.
Don't question
Prove it.
facts. It's you
Prove
can read
it.
You can
Just,
read it.
okay,
is
tell
it
us
then?
what to read.
What is it?
Loser.
Sahih Muslim or Sahih Bukhari. You can read
Tell
either.
us where,
let me-
which one?
I
Which
think-
one? There's so many.
Okay, brother. Let me hold the line. Let me just.
He's baked, by the way. He's not about to show it.
No, I'm not. Just give me a
He's
second.
he's about to move the goalpost and try to show us something
No, amigo,
else
I'm not doing
that's
nothing.
similar
I'm not
to what
doing
he's
nothing.
saying.
Just let him. Just let him. I want just.
Yeah, and just so you know, YT, it's the guy that's on his profile picture is the guy. Just so you know, this guy right here, this is the guy that they're talking about. He wears a beanie. He's like a he's like a hipster prophet.
Okay, brother.
That's
So,
sick.
Okay, brother. So it's in Sahih Bukhari 3053,
Okay.
and it's in Sahih Muslim 1637a.
Okay.
I can type it as well for you in
No
your
problem.
comments.
I got it. 3053 you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ibn Abbas said, Thursday, what great thing took place on Thursday? Then he started weeping till his tears wetted the gravels of the ground. Then he said, on Thursday, the illness of Allah's messenger was aggravated, and he said, fetch me writing material so that I may have something written to you, after which you will never go astray. The people present there differed in this matter, and people should not differ before a prophet. They said, Allah's messenger is seriously sick. The prophet said, let me alone, as the state in which I am now is better than what you are calling me for. The prophet on his deathbed gave 3 orders, saying, expel the pagans from the Arabian Peninsula, respect and give the gifts to the foreign delegates, as you have seen me dealing with them. I forgot a 3rd order. Yaqub bin Ibn Muhammad said, I asked Al-Mughira bin Abdul Rahman about the Arabian Peninsula, and he said, it comprises Mecca, Medina, Al-Yamama, and Yemen. And Yaqub added Al-Araj, beginning at Tihma. Doesn't say anything that what you just said.
No, it said exactly what I just said. The Prophet asked for a pen and paper so that he
Did he
could
get
write
it?
something
Did he
after
get
which
it?
you would never go astray.
Did he get it?
Did we get it?
He did not get it. No, not at this time. But he wrote it according to Shia literature. Should I show you the will?
So it doesn't say what you said it was going to say.
According
And you
to
know-
Shia literature.
Brother,
And you know what's
brother,
funny,
this
actually? Yeah, YT, just so you know, this actually helped the argument that I was making earlier, where it clearly says Muhammad said that his last order was to expel all the pagans from the Arabian Peninsula. That's what I was trying to show you earlier. But keep going, Mahdi.
Okay. I think so. That creates the context that he wanted to write something after which we would never go astray.
Brother,
Now,
you're not tracking. I'm granting
Brother,
you
the
that the
only
prophet.
person-
I'm granting you that the prophet wanted to write something. Could have been his will. The problem for you is that, according to Sunni sources, he never got a chance to write it, which is why, by the way, which is why Abu Bakr became the caliph. If he wrote it, if he wrote it, how did Abu Bakr become the caliph?
Brother, that's because there was a power struggle, because they didn't want Ali to become the imam or the leader.
So
of the
now,
caliphate.
okay, so now you're making a bigger claim. Now you're saying
Can I
he
know
did
what
write
the
it.
guy
Brother,
believes?
if you think
What does
that
this
this
guy
is a
even
claim,
believe?
if
What'd you
What
say,
does this
Mo?
guy believe?
So I'll just tell you, brother. Look, this is what they believe. They believe that only
You
special
muted me.
people.
Don't mute me.
I'm gonna mute you. They believe that only special people can interpret the Quran. They have to be basically messengers of God. And if you're not a messenger of God, you can't even read the Quran by yourself. That's what they believe. And so they believe that this guy with the beanie was born in the 80s, who lives in UK right now, who is currently in jail for grape. They believe he's the only one that can interpret the Quran. And he basically just takes the Quran and reinterprets it in a way that doesn't make any sense with the hadiths. It doesn't align with no hadiths. It doesn't align with history. It doesn't align with nothing. That's what they believe.
How does one even believe that?
You have to be an idiot. As you just heard, he just said because there's a piece of paper that says Abdullah, and then now he just believes in some guy. He says, my name's Abdullah. That's how they get there.
Wow. That's worse than Shia.
It's terrible. It's the worst thing that you could ever think of. But this is normal. This is close to like Quran only, right? It's basically just people who they read the hadiths from Shias and Sunnis and they don't like them. So they say, how can we make this go away? So they say, oh, it must mean that the Quran is completely misinterpreted. That's what it means. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't like what they're reading.
I guess you have another desktop.
Yeah, they'll even tell you that the Quran's corrupted and all this other stuff. But it's just people that want to make up their own religion. That's all it is. But this is a good hadith, though, because I read this hadith, but it was a different version of this one that doesn't include Allah's command or Muhammad's command. On his deathbed, he gave 3 orders. Expel the pagans from the Arabian Peninsula. Wow. I never knew that. That was one of his last orders. Muslim man, your phone is tripping or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So expel the pagans from the Arabian.
Yeah. So what I want you to get, what I want you to get is going back to the market, right? So here, the Kaaba, like we said, it used to be a market, but when he expelled all the pagans from the Arabian Peninsula, now they had nobody to trade with. So when you look at the tafsir for this verse in Ibn Kathir, he even explains to you. This is what I was going to show you earlier, but I was trying to slow play it a little bit. Let me see. It's loading right now.
What graphics are you running?
On my computer?
Yeah, do you have a tough PC or what?
It's all right. It's like maybe 4 years old, but it's pretty good.
Solid.
Let me see. Here's the tafsir for. Whoops. Here. Allah will enrich you out of his bounty. And he says, this is Ibn Kathir's tafsir on this verse. He says, the people said, our markets will be closed, our commerce disrupted, and what we earned will vanish. So Allah revealed this verse. If you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you from other resources until feel themselves subdued. This ayah means this will be your compensation for the closed markets that you feared will result. Therefore, Allah compensated them from the losses they incurred from severing ties with idolaters by the jizya that they earned from the people of the book. You see?
Mm.
So the jizya that they got for fighting Christians and Jews was the compensation for not letting idolaters come to the Kaaba. You get it?
Yeah.
Right. So this proves, even just within the Quran, that the religion itself was violent because it had to be.
Well,
Wait, Mo, he's a Muslim? Are you Muslim?
mm, I have my own, like, I'm with the fact that, logically speaking, the Trinity does not make sense to me. So I wouldn't say, but then I also have my own things I need to like do research about in my own religion. But then at the end of the day, I believe,
There is a God.
yeah. And I believe that whatever I want to do, I'm not going to get punished for it.
Because you're a good person.
Yeah.
Right.
I am.
That's it. That's what I
Yeah,
believe.
but in Islam, you will get punished. Because Allah already wrote it before you're born.
Wrote what?
He already wrote it that who's going to hell and who's going
I know
to
that, yeah.
paradise. So
I know
whatever
that.
you do, it's waste of time.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, you're pretty much in the same place I am, Mo. I don't believe in religions, but I do believe there's a God, and
There
I
is a
believe
God.
I'm a generally good person. So I doubt I'm gonna go to hell to get my skin melted. Like, it literally says they're gonna melt the skin. In the hadith, it says their skin is gonna melt when they
Yeah.
go to hell, just for
And
being
Allah will replace it with new one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's better. It's better to be free, you know.
Yeah, from everything.
Don't risk it, brother.
What do you mean by that?
I know damn well you know.
Hmm.
See, now that's the big thing, because I've seen things in the Bible too that I didn't like.
Like what?
I heard this short term for it's called IV, or I forgot what the chapter was, but it's about like I can bring up the verse.
Yeah, bring it. Guys on YouTube, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and give it a subscribe. Also like the video for me so we can push it out.
It's saved on my TikTok, and I'm low key on the live right now, so
Let me see.
I can't really get it. But I remember the verse talking about how if something about a virgin woman, if he something about that, and then like 10 shekels has to pay
Oh,
to
50
her.
shekels. 50 shekels. Yeah, let's read that one. 50 shekels.
And a few verses on top of that too. There's also a really weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might already heard of what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. It's in Deuteronomy. Yes, this one, I think.
Yes, Deuteronomy, yeah.
Familiar with it, yeah. I think it's this one. So let's just read it, just to get the full understanding on it.
So I know how Christians like to hold Muslims to the belief that we believe that the Quran is all time. Is there any sense in that of Christianity? Is the Bible on all time or no?
So no, the Bible is made up of two Bibles basically. I don't know if
New Testament, Old Testament.
Right. So the Christians, they're not held to the Old Testament. They just have it as like a reference, but they don't have to follow the Old Testament.
And why is it there just for a reference?
So I mean, if you just think about it from the Muslim paradigm, you know what the Torah and the Injil is, right?
How Allah. I heard a story apparently. Well, I heard that it got corrupted.
Right. But what I'm saying is, besides the corruption part, the Quran explains that the Torah was revealed to Moses and the Injil was revealed to Jesus, right?
Jesus, yeah.
But those people are thousands of years apart. So even the Quran acknowledges that the Torah was for Moses and his people, meaning the Jews. And the Injil was for Jesus and his people, meaning the Christians. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Christians, they just put it in one book so that they could have it. You know, they want to have it to see, okay, what was in the old book and what's in the new book, and they can compare it. You know what I'm saying?
And what we're looking at right now, is it not Old Testament?
This is the Old Testament, yeah.
So I'm guessing if I were to bring this up to a Christian, they would tell me it's Old Testament, and that they wouldn't like.
That's one explanation, but that's the easier explanation. If they really want you to understand, they should give you a full explanation. So here, let's just read the verse. So in 22, if a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, they shall both of them die. Both that man that lay with the woman and the woman shall be put away from the evil of Israel. If the damsel is a virgin, be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones. Okay. But then verse 25, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then only the man shall die. But unto that damsel that should do nothing, there is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For he found her in the field and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her, then they be found, then the man lay with her shall give unto the damsel's fathers 50 shekels of silver. Okay. I don't know if you want to just tell me what you see already that you think is an issue, or do you want me to just give you the explanation?
Just give me the explanation.
Okay, so the difference is what they're trying to show you is one damsel is yelling and one damsel is not yelling. You with me?
Yeah.
So that's the main difference here. In one case, they're both being discovered because they both knew what they were doing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, where this goes into confusion is if you read, let's say, a different translation of this. Let me see. I think it's in the King James. It says grape. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the one you saw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we read the King James Version, it says, if a man, where is it? Lay hold of her. Oh, it doesn't have it here either. Where is it?
There is one that literally says the word grape.
There's one that says grape, okay? But anyway, let's just grant it that it says grape, okay? But the problem is, so when you read the verse in Hebrew, which is the original language that this was written in, the word there for grape is a very specific word. Hold on. What number? What does it? Deuteronomy 22. Yeah, 22:25. Here, so this one says something similar. And if a man has found a girl in a field who has engaged and held her by force and had sexual intercourse with her, only the man who had intercourse shall be unalived. And then 28, if a man find a virgin that was not engaged, and he will take her, and he shall have sexual intercourse with her. They will be found. The man has to pay 50 shekels. But now let me show you the Hebrew. So the Hebrew, I think this is how you do it. Yes, I think this is right. Okay. 22:28. Okay. If a man finds a young woman and a virgin who had not betrothed, and he seizes her, this is the word right here, and seizes her, but I'm going to show you, seizes her and lies with her, and they are found out, right? So here, this seizes her is the word that we're in question, so I'm going to click on it. Where's the definition of the word? Hold on. Not engaged. Damn, I forgot how to do this.
Did you pull that all night?
No, I ended up falling asleep.
Here it is, Mo. So here, the word here, tafas. This is the word tafas. Okay? And it says here, to manipulate.
To manipulate.
Yeah. So basically, he seduces her.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure in that one verse I seen too, there was also another part of it which was pretty weird. It was like they cannot, like, the wife cannot also divorce the guy or something like that.
Yeah, because the idea is that she likes him. So he's saying this is the idea. So it's basically like you. Let's say you, in your Muslim culture, right? If you seduce a girl who's a virgin, right, and she's down with it, she likes it, she lets you do it, but then you take her virginity, and then you're like, but I don't really like you that much, so sorry, I gotta go. That would be bad, right? Because now she's left. Now she's not a virgin, so now nobody else wants to marry her. So in the Bible, it says that guy's not allowed to divorce her.
It's pretty weird.
Wait, what's weird?
The guy can't divorce her.
Because he took her virginity.
So now he's stuck in that relationship?
Because he took her virginity.
The guy's
let's think about it like this. If like they got married, this, that, and center, and then she decides to divorce him because she's unhappy. Can she do that, or is she stuck with him?
I think so. I'm not exactly sure how it works with divorce in the Old Testament, but I think he can. Yeah, I think she can.
How
so
come
she
the guy
can make
can't,
the divorce?
Yeah,
but
how
guy
come the
cannot
guy
make the
can't?
divorce?
Because brother, he's the one taking her virginity. You know,
I know
like, in that
what
country,
if the guy was also a virgin?
It wouldn't matter that much. Like in that culture, it's the same thing with Islam. The guy, it's the girl's virginity that matters. If a girl's not a virgin, nobody wants to marry her, right? So what is she supposed to do if he just wants to leave her? What's going to happen to her? Then her life is ruined.
She'll find someone else.
Yeah, she'll find someone else.
She can go on IG. She can just go on IG.
Go on IG.
And just get another sucker.
They'll go on TikTok.
Yeah, now they could do that, right? But back then they didn't have that choice.
No.
Yo, what's that sound, YTMO117?
What noise?
The noise of the vape.
What vape?
The one that you're sucking on right now.
What?
Do you guys know Call of Duty as well, or no?
Yeah, Warzone. Best. I mean, no. Not this guy. I know the actual game.
He's like pissing. He's like pissing right now. On
Yeah,
live.
I don't know that guy. No, I don't know that guy. I know the game Call of Duty. I play it. Yeah.
Look, Jay, the flavor stick.
Anyway.
The flavor stick. Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna end the live right here. Salumi, thank you very much. Mo,
Gary, you have a nice bald head, bro. To be honest.
a nice bald head. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So, Salumi, thank you. Mo, appreciate you.
Of course. Can I get a follow back, Gary?
I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. AH, thank you very much. So, guys, what happened today? We didn't really get too much productive combo, unfortunately. Everybody was being hard-headed today. But I mean, I think we got a chance to cut through a lot of the BS. We went through the claims of whether or not Islam is violent or not, and I think we showed that. We went through the claims on whether or not the Quran is perfectly preserved, and we showed that it's not, and it's an unfalsifiable claim. And then the last one, as always, we have to talk about Deuteronomy. So hopefully you guys learned something from that. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you're not currently following on TikTok, go ahead and give me a follow. Hold on. If you're not currently following, give me a follow. And then also on YouTube as well. YouTube, what do we got on the YouTube side? YouTube, guys, we got 20 people watching today. Pretty good. I do appreciate you guys. Also, subscribe if you're not currently subscribed, and if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can join the, you can become a member of the channel if you want to support financially. So that's gonna do for me, guys. I might be back in a little bit. I just got a little bored with the guests today. They weren't really entertaining, so we'll see. We might come back to it a little bit later. I appreciate you guys.